that's true. Where is the Kendrick track? I want to see the Kendrick track, please. Oh, Dre, and that's a deep cut. Can we listen to let me see, Jace the Mind Sculptor rap? Oh man. You gotta understand when this came out. Oh my god. When this first came out. Token Black, more like Token Whack. Magic the Gathering players have the best card game themed raps. That's Oh my god. This can't be real. Okay, in Patrick Chapin's defense, this was 14 years ago. Like Smosh era YouTube. You were allowed to just do stuff like this. There's a whole album. Yeah. The Gathering.
Hey patrons.
Did they ever make more of them? Token Black is an actually talented rapper. Okay, but Patrick Chapin is a very talented poster, so, you know, think about that next time.
YouTube.
Hold up. I have to make fun of Peeps. The American mind cannot comprehend this. Are you talking about the train? Okay. Fuck you. I can totally understand going to Oberbjarmindbuckle. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Whoa, that is a big hill. Holy shit. That's an enormous hill. A very strange hill. Learning that Seattle is just light rail was insane. Yeah. I hope you, Rebecca, I hope you have a really good time. But the funny part is that there are like 5 or 10 American cities where they were like, let's just put a train system in our city, and it just massively improved the experience. You know, I have a lot of shit to say about Jersey City, the de facto 6th borough at this point, but one of the things I do not have to say is that, wow, their light rail's really nice. I remember there was like one of those like YouTube shorts where they were like every shitty American city ever, and one of the things they said was like, we've actually just made a light rail that goes downtown. And I was like, okay, that's true, but come on, they're nice. They half-assed it here. It's so funny. Yeah, you can fuck it up pretty easily. We need a monorail is what we need. I have spent $65 gajillion on a hilarious system. I just came across the Magical Hat series. Why did it stop? Who knows? The views weren't all the way there. Scheduling with 4 people was a disaster. Everyone had their own interpretation of what it should have been. Like, it was fun, but 90% of the comments were like, why don't you just do a podcast? Why does it have to have a hook to it? And I don't even want to get into the Farfa drama. Why do we need the Yu-Gi-Oh? That's true. Speaking of HS2 is so funny. It was entirely driven by commuter brains. No, Homestuck 2 had a lot of good story beats, actually. While we're talking about commenters that don't understand, not only are we going to be doing the thing with Doug today, character roulette, we are also going to be doing a little bit of an impromptu commenter-style video that I think is going to be pretty fun. Farfa, did you just shit on Peeps while live? I saw your thing in the recommendeds, and I had to do it. Anyway, speaking of commenters that don't understand, though, oh my god, I got so much flack yesterday. So for those of you that don't know, before stream, I hopped on RJ's stream. He was doing a fundraiser for in the United States. If you're new to the 50 territories, let me just. It's not really legal to voice your opinion in many places, and a bunch of students got arrested for saying that killing people is bad or something. And so RJ was doing a fundraiser for the bail funds of those student organizations that have been arrested as part of the campus protests and put in the Infinitrack NYPD machine. And so I posted, when I was live, I was like, hey, live now with RJ doing this. And I posted the image. Oh my fucking god. I got so many comments that were like, I knew some people would be filtered, and some of them were just like, wow, unsubbed, didn't know you stood for terrorism, which, like, that's me, baby, you all know me. But I got so many that were like, how does it feel to have the blood of Jews on your hands? And I was like, dog, I hopped on a stream to talk about DILFs so that a freshman in college could go back next semester. It was crazy. Twitter comments are very bad frequently. YouTube comments are kind of mid frequently. YouTube community posts are populated exclusively by roving gangs of Hitlers that just walk around the comment sections, and and the thing about YouTube comments, and it's kind of like Twitter in this way, but you can't protect your YouTube page. So if someone says something, you can just click their page and see what they're into. So, like, it was very funny seeing people be like, wow, thought you stood for something, but now I'm not sure if I could ever watch you again. Sick to my stomach how you would throw your lot in with these disgusting Jew-hating monsters. And then you click their profile, and it's like, Sigma Aryan Edits Playlist Volume 1. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you care about this? Oh my god. As a Jew, I want my blood back, jackass. Good luck! I got, like, I'm a vampire. This back closet is full of fucking pints of blood. Oh my god. I don't know what it is, man. The other thing is a lot of people who are like, wow, you made Yu-Gi-Oh! Political. And then every one of those comments, everyone's like, do you know who this guy is? Do you have any? But, like, I don't know. I guess the main channel isn't super political. I don't, like, get... No, every stream highlight, there's one bit where I'm like, what if Donald Trump was, like, was into Homestuck? Like, I guess it's not really political. It's just me making fun of the guy, but I'm like... I don't understand, why does Solix get 2 dream cells? It doesn't make sense. I don't care that he's double dead. That doesn't mean anything. Just because you're a Gemini, it doesn't mean you get 2 dream selves. Just gets an extra life for nothing, and then when he wastes the extra life, what happens? He remains living. A very noble sacrifice, Solix. Oh, the meteor has to move. He says it has to move, and he makes it move. And everyone says, thank you for your sacrifice, Solix, but what did he sacrifice? Nothing. He's around. He's around. He can enter dream bubbles. He's doing better than Karkat. He's doing much better than Karkat. Can't even decide if he's gay or not. Oh my god. I've been really annoying Jillian all morning. I've been doing the never fight uphill, me boys. Never fight uphill, me boys. You can't stop doing it. That clip is like 50 seconds of legitimate gold. It's so fucking amazing. I come to Gettysburg to look and to watch. Terrible, vicious, horrible, but also beautiful in so many ways. And he said, never fight uphill, me boys, never fight uphill. And they fought uphill, and he said, wow, that was a mistake. Oh my God. He lost his great general. That's what he says. Oh my God. He is a human LLM. Hensky, sometimes someone says something in chat and I go, yep, that's just in my head now. That's the problem, is in 2016 he was Chat GPT, and now he is 2023 Chat GPT, where it starts feeding off itself. I love the premise is that Robert E. Lee got suddenly canceled. He's not in favor anymore. Have you noticed that? Yeah, dude. You know how there's a guy who covers every war and does one a week? I need Trump to do that. Oh, man. It's, the problem is with Trump is he is such a good guy to just ramble about nothing. He really was born too early. Born too early to have a podcast. What's up, my murder muffins? We've got another cold case today, but I'll tell you it's coming in hot. That's... Oh, man. Ugh. I like the guys who go, don't get captured. That shit was so funny. When he said that, it was like, well, he is kind of spitting, regrettably. Why are we all so happy about this guy? He got captured. It's like the one thing you're not supposed to do. He's an I wouldn't have died personally. He should be watching those TikToks of car crashes and being like, I'm in the front seat. I'm in the front. I'm in the back seat. I'm back into the left. I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm jumping out here. I'm jumping out here, and I'm using the kinetic energy of the fall to shield myself from the roll damage. Oh, man. And he puts on the ring and he thinks, wow, that's a lot of power. And she prototyped back. Big mistake. The session, it's void. She said, we only have one option. We have to scratch. And I say, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to scratch. Oh, no. John's not high enough level. He won't be able to take all of the imps that are coming his way. He's got to climb the Escher ladder. He's got to get climbing. Oh, and don't get me started on psycholonials. We all like psycholonials. He said, what if colonization was done psychically? What if faster than light travel existed for ideas and thoughts? Folks, I consider myself a bit of a horse gender. Oh, but many people, they won't even read it. They said, we can't read this. We can't read this. There's no sonas. They want the sonas. And I'm really deep in on this bit that is not funny. I found the only other thing the guy who was the Gatherin ever did, and it's pretty cringe. Are you talking about Patrick Chapin? He did a number of things. Unless you're talking about Spruik, in which case he also did a number of things, right? Ugh. Oh, man. This morning has been... I think just, I've been kind of irritated. I'm waiting on the new Kendrick Is Kendrick going to drop this? I need Kendrick to keep his hating nose to the grindstone. I can't deal with another day of this disgusting man living unscathed. I'm hoping that the reason there's a lull is because he's going to do something insanely ridiculous. Like he's going to go find the child and have them do a verse. Actually, I faked being a pedophile is the funniest shit. We fed you the lie about the 11-year-old is like, okay, wow, that's believable. And he's like, and we fed you the lie that I'm a pedophile. And it's like, Drake, we all have pictures of you like on stage, like kissing 13-year-olds. Masterful gambit, Mr. Aubrey. I can't get over the Millie Bobby Brown shit. It is so funny that he's like, Drake, you're a pedophile. And he's like, I'm not a pedophile. I never had sex with Millie Bobby Brown. And everyone was like, really? Just gonna... I was talking in the abstract, really. I love when he said Toronto was rough. Views from the 6, baby. I am not going to watch this deleted video by this person. He rented out a whole restaurant to impress a teenager. We've all been to Chuck E. Cheese, okay? He can't say he had it rough. He was a child actor. Okay, well, in his defense, I think child actors have it more rough than any other human. I would say probably the hardest thing a child can be is an actor. Because it's like, you think, like, oh, they have a beautiful life, $1 million, and it's like every single one is being financially abused by their parents and just attacked from all angles by pedophiles. It's just about the worst thing that could happen to a person. Ugh. It's still amazing the ones from Harry Potter made it out okay. I mean, I guess Emma Watson spent a couple of years in, like, public eye, but it's no, like, they all, pretty much every single one of them were like, okay, I'm not going to do acting again for, like, a decade. You going to try out Hades 2? You know, I didn't really like Hades 1. Those beauty pageant kids probably have it worse. Yeah, because it's the same situation, but you don't even get the money. Oh, man. We were, Jillian and I went to Irish Heritage Day this past weekend. Jillian is Irish. I don't know if you know this. Not from Ireland, but she's, like, American Irish. Where they're like, you know, I'm 14% Irish, you know. We went to Irish Heritage Day. It was like a small Renaissance fair, but everyone was drinking, you know. And they had like a step dancing team, like from the local, I guess I was going to say high school, but it was like elementary and middle school aged girls as well. It was all girls. And it was a local like school. They call them schools, I guess. And Jillian was walking me through the step dancing team. And I was like, oh. And she was like, okay, so here's the thing about step dancing is it is also secretly a beauty pageant. And, like, you have to get your legs tanned, and you have to, like, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And I was like, oh, this is... Why is everything women are in from adolescence onward also secretly a beauty pageant and, like, super gross like that? It's bad. The Alps are so pretty, they're wasted on the Swiss. Don't be mean, there are witches trying to find their cats here. Oh, come on. Joshua Schmidt, thank you for the raid. Hey, everybody. I hope you had a good time in the Joshua Schmidt YouTube channel. Now, you're just in time to hear me talk about nothing for 40 minutes. I know. Oh, my God. Thank God. Finally. Oh, Josh was talking too much about TMT intro went hard. Oh, good. Oh, man. You guys are doing paleo today? Oh, man. That boy cannot stay away from paleo. You know, paleo used to be runic. No, I don't know. I keep repeating that Rorkelos line in my head where I'm like, 2 Dynamicious. Like, what beats that? Like, 2 Dynamicious. I mean, they're not beating 2 Dynamicious. It's... but really, what is beating 2 Dynamicious? I legitimately can't think of anything. It's really upsetting that Paleo tier hasn't been more represented until this immediate moment, but I'm hoping. They not beating 2 Dynamicious. It's true! Can we get Josh and Jesse beef tracks next? Okay, listen. I love Jesse Cotton, and I think that he is, he won the Ultimate UDS. He's the greatest in the world. There's nothing you can say about that. However, Josh was topping events before Jesse had object permanence. Jesse is like 16 years old. Josh is like 40. He has tops from like pre-Dragon Ruler format. Josh was playing against plumbers and electricians. Josh could never handle the pace of the game today. Oh my god. What is there anything where the plumbers and electricians critique is actually true? Maybe like 2005 Yu-Gi-Oh! It's true. I had that actual argument against Billy Break. Billy Break was playing against plumbers and electricians. Baseball? Yeah, baseball probably correct. Basketball in the 30s? What the fuck is basketball in the 30s? Was there basketball in the 30s? Josh is the Larry Bird of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are you saying that because he's white? What do you mean by that? The one I heard people say it applies to is lacrosse. Interesting. Old video game world record holders. I don't believe that at all. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. The game is different now, man. They never had no save states. I think the funniest the funniest old video game legend one is the Dragster record. I'm sure you've all heard of this if you've even been online for a second. But this one guy claimed to have a record in Dragster that was unverifiable, and it stood for like, hello. Yes, it stood for like decades, and finally someone was like, Dragster's on the fucking Atari, man. Like, I could just write out the code. There you go.
Thank you. You're the best. I love you.
I love you too. And they did, and it was just physically impossible. He was just lying. He was literally lying. But they still haven't taken it down. It's still up, I think. Oh, man. Todd, my goat, has never lied. Tommy Tallarico. Okay. I'm going to say something about Tommy Tallarico that might get me canceled on twitter.com because everyone seems to hate Tommy Tallarico. I'm going to say the thing that no one else is willing to say about Tommy Tallarico. You understand there's like thousands of guys exactly like this guy, right? Like in creative industries, there are like 40,000 of this guy that are just beloved by every community. Like I love watching the Tommy Tallarico video, and it's like, you're never going to believe this. He didn't actually make a significant amount of the sounds that the production agency that he owns included in tracks. And then he took individual credit for all of them. He said that he worked on a bunch of shit that they just used his sound library for. And he made a bunch of claims that are functionally unverifiable, but make him sound like a genius. It's like, yeah, dude, like, that's like every single person in almost every creative industry. I'm glad that he got aired out. I think that's good. But like, you know, there's 1,000 other of him waiting in the wings that just like, that people are like, no, he really is that smart. He really is a genius. I mean, look at how people talked about Elon Musk. When he tried to do the console is so funny. The Amico's coming out any day now, baby. It's coming out any day now. I do like that in the interim between the Amico announcement and now, there are now just applications on your phone that do the Amico thing. It's so funny. Soulja Boy console coming out. It did come out. The Soulja Boy console did come out. It was one of those like 501 machines. It just said Soulja Boy on it. Then it got sued to hell. I don't know if it got sued to hell. I thought it was just a fucking dog-ass dropship thing. Yeah, drop-shipped shit with his name on it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it had Nintendo games on it, so he got sued? That's funny. All those have Nintendo games on them, I feel like. Oh, everyone wants to talk about how you should pirate Nintendo games until someone decides to do it. Sorry, I stand uncritically with Soulja Boy. He has never made a mistake in his life. He copied my whole flow. I love him. He's so good. Still waiting on my Soulja Coin investment to pay off. Well, I think you can actually use those to enter Duel Links meta events. His first mistake was never becoming a Soulja man. That's true. Soulja Boy's braid review is the funniest video on the internet. God, that video is so good because it made people so mad. Let me see if I can find it. That's the one where he calls it gay, right? Soulja provides his thoughts on braid.
For people who smoke or people who drink, like if you drink beer and you get drunk, or if you smoke weed and you get high, and you just anything like if you just be
if you drink beer and you get drunk, or you smoke weed and you get high,
getting fucked up, they got this game right. Oh no, this shit called braid. Oh no, fuck.
Okay. Who gave Soulja Boy braid? I always, every time I watch this, I'm like, who introduced Soulja Boy to braid?
This shit, it's about this little guy in a suit, and he walk around, and he ain't got no point to the game. You just walk around jumping on shit. It look like Mario in the future, and it's Mario in a business suit with his hair dyed orange and a tie on, and he just walk around jumping shit. But what's the funny part about it? You can do this right here. Watch this. You. What do you do? How you do that? How you do that?
There is just such a joy in this video of them, like the whole crew getting so fucking excited that you could jump and then go back. It's so funny.
He didn't catch that. I just went back in time. Through the whole game, he just be going back in time. Watch this shit. Like, you about to die. He be like, oh, shit, I'm gonna die. Hey, then the nigga just go back. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. So say like he go up here, right, and he fall in the fire. I sucked your ass out, bitch. Watch this shit. Hey, watch this shit. Come here, bitch. Look at this shit. Nah. You saw how far I rewinded that shit. And then what makes it so funny about it, he don't never run out of the going back in time potion. He just go back in time forever.
He doesn't ever run out of the going back in time potion.
Ain't no going forever. And there ain't no point to the game.
There's no point to the game.
You just go around like shit. Oh, I fell off the line. No, I didn't. This shit stupid as hell, man. Hey, I just thought I should show y'all that on YouTube and on Masters and shit, man.
The dev got so mad about this. He was like distraught about this. Oh man. There was actually no confirmation that he cared so much about this. No. Jonathan Blow's layers of symbolism are completely lost on Soulja Boy, who is instead enjoying himself while playing a video game. Nah, he was mad. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. you never run out of the going back in time potion. Oh. Can you play Braid on stream? No. Was Braid the first one of those like indie games that people were like, yeah, I'm into like intellectual indie games? That and Bastion? Yeah. Did it come out before Fez? It did. Alien Hominid for the real heads. Alien Hominid, it wasn't like that. Alien Hominid was like, did you know the internet can make games? That's what Alien Hominid was like. Sorry, but Battle Block Theater holds up. You know, it does not even surprise me that you would say that to me. You are the target audience for Battle Block Theater. Fucking hell. All right. I guess we should do a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! MBT hates old Newgrounds? Absolutely not. No, I thought it was good that Alien Hominid was like, what if the internet made a game? When I was a kid, I was like, holy shit, what if the internet made a game? Farm those clips, young man. You guys understand what my life is like, right? Every day I get up on stream and Rebecca goes, whoopsh. She goes, you have to do this face while looking at a Yu-Gi-Oh card, or else none of us are going to eat this fucking month. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Spewer went hard. All the Edmund McMillan games went hard. All the Edmund McMillan games went hard. Time for Cuck. Oh, one of the greats. And of course, that's to say nothing of what's the game where you cry on people? Fuck. It's fucking hell. I'm not going to get it, yeah. Bumbus. Oh, yeah, that's it. It was Bumbus. Detonating Karibo. Wait, what the fuck? Is that it? That's the only what we got one card? Rush, 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 go rush. The live twin deck? Where's the live twin deck? Wow, we really got one card. That's insane. I don't even see it. Is it not on this? Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. Wait. Hello, everybody. My name is the DB Grinder, and we're back again with another episode of Five Nights at Freddy's. All right, what do we got for new cards? We've got one new card. New card, PogChamp. Before we get into the new card, which is a Karibo, let's talk about Tactical Tri-Deck. The OCG is trying this new thing that I think is pretty interesting. If you're familiar with structures, the way that Yu-Gi-Oh! Structures work is that about half of them are useless, and the other half, if you buy 3 of them, you can go 2-2 at locals, which isn't perfect, but it's better than the alternative, which is nothing. Well, the OCG is trying a new thing with these Tactical Tri-Decks, and the thesis of this is, what if you could purchase a deck that functioned So I'm pretty excited for these. The first one that they revealed was the Cyber Dragon one, which is like a classic new player strategy, and it's built very well. One thing that they really shy away from a lot of the time when they're building structures is putting like 2 ofs and 3 ofs in a deck, because they want you to feel like, oh, I got 1 apiece of each card. But like, no, if a deck's going to be good, you want 2 and 3 ofs. And they put in a ton of staples in that Cyber Dragon deck, enough that you could just play it out of the box. So let's look at the Evil Twin one. I think people's criticism of the Cyber Dragon one was, even though Cyber Dragon is a decent locals deck and can definitely steal games even against meta, you know, it's not like competent in the same way that a modern archetype is. And Evil Twin is an opportunity for it to actually be competent. So let's see what this is like. 1 Kiss a Kill and Leela, that's the big one. 3 Kiss a Kill, 3 Leela, 1 Frost, 1 Treat. A Sprite Blue. A Sprite Jet, 2 red, 2 carrot. Okay, don't love 2 red, 2 carrot. Should probably be 1 red, 1 carrot, but otherwise fine. 2 Ash, 2 Maxi. I guess they still are allergic to putting 3 of hand traps in here. 1 MP Meow Mine. Sure, that's a really good card. And then the spells are Password, Home, Sunny's Snitch, Sprite Starter, Smashers, Gamma Burst, HFD, Cosmic, Called By, 2 Called By. God, could not be me. 1 Cross Out, 1 Droplet. The traps are Challenge, Double Cross, Imperm. Oh, Imperm in here. And the extra deck is Kiss a Kill, Leela, Trouble Sunny, Masquerena, Unicorn, Access Code Talker, Gigantic Centuria. So this is kind of missing Zeus, clearly, from the extra deck. And obviously you want to play 3 of the hand traps. And there's some bad cards in here, like, you know, Evil Twin Challenge. But this is damn close. Wow, this is damn close. Like, fixing this deck is maxing out on the link monsters, like removing a red and a carrot, upping the count of the non-engine, probably taking out Home, taking out the Cosmic from the main, maybe maxing out on Droplet, taking out Challenge and Double Cross, and then putting in like a Zeus, a 3rd Kiss a Kill, 3rd Leela, 2nd Trouble Sunny, Downard. $10. Like, I don't know. That's that's pretty damn good. I hope we get these. I think these would be an incredible resource for new players. I don't know what we would price them at. Probably $10,000. There's just no way that we're going to get it, though. Next up, let's talk about this singular new card. Blindside your opponent with Detonating Karibo. So you might be thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Let's actually watch Karibo explode.
I've heard just about enough from Yugi's little pep squad.
Life points right now!
Apparently this clip is just not on YouTube, where it destroys the Millennium Falcon. I've heard enough from Yugi's little pep squad. Yeah, it's not on here. What the fuck? All right, so in the anime, Karibo multiplies using the spell card Multiply and then hops all over Thousand Eyes Restrict and then explodes. Because, you know, Karibos, they are known for exploding. So we have Detonating Karibo. These are finally the exploding Karibos that we've all been asking for so long. It was the second video. Is it? 1, 2.
No.
Oh, it's the second video. Oh, it's the second video. Sounds like you all have no idea what you're talking about. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. 1. If a Karibo monster card is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. All right, already this is the best card in the game. Going to go really well in my Karibo deck. You're going to see people in the comments of this video being like, this is going to go crazy in my Karibo deck. Every time there's like a card like this, people are like, oh, this is going to go crazy in my terrible archetype that has never seen play deck. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, you can equip this card you control to the opponent's monster as an equipped spell with this effect. The equipped monster's effects are negated. Okay, well, that's pretty good, but... Oh my god. Did they ban Link Haribo for this? I the other Karibo is called Lingaribo. It's Guribo, so it won't allow you to special summon this card from your hand. Interesting. So people saying Valor, okay, keep in mind you have to control this monster. So it could theoretically be a part of an end board that's like a negate that doesn't target. That's kind of cool. But I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe in Fiend Link. Equips have to target? Oh, shit. Does equip imply targeting? That's annoying. Okay, in that case, this card is bad. Thank you. Actually getting conflicting responses here. You all are saying Makonko rulings, but there's a difference between equipped spells and a monster effect that causes the monster to become equipped. Chat saying it doesn't target. All right, let's get a poll going and then we'll ask someone. Okay, you've got 1 minute on this while I find someone smarter than me to answer this. To equip is to attach a card as an equip card to a face-up monster. Equipped spell cards are placed in the spell and trap zone. Other equipped cards are placed in the spell and trap zone of the player whose effect caused the card to be treated as an equip card. Equipped cards can be equipped to monsters on either player's side of the field. If a monster card is treated as an equip card, it is no longer treated as a monster. It's a spell or trap card is treated as an equip card. It is still a spell or trap card. Cards that equip themselves target a monster on activation and then are equipped to the monster they targeted on resolution. Equip cards constantly target the monster they are equipped to, even while negated. Equip cards remain equipped and continue to target the monster. If the equipped monster is no longer face up on the field or is no longer a valid target, all cards equipped to it are immediately destroyed. What the fuck do you mean they are constantly equipped? What the fuck does that mean? That's not real. All right, I'm ruling yes on this. Anyway, this card's bad. This doesn't target. Thanks, Quantal. And as a result of that payout, we now have a Quimby voting. All right. What do you guys want to do? Why do I have this antitrust one up? We did US v Houlihan, right? I'm pretty sure we did. Almost positive. That sounds familiar? Yeah. Can we do Citizens United? Why not? But you all know the outcome of this one. You just want the free points. Oh, these ERISA cases. Boy, I wish they had videos attached. Do any of them? Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're doing an ERISA case. Rush Prudential HMO versus Moran.
Congress passed the Employee Retirement Income Security Act of 1974, or ERISA, to establish nationwide standards for employee benefit plans. Accordingly, ERISA broadly preempts state legislation governing employee benefit plans. In Rush Prudential HMO versus Moran, state law provides a review mechanism helpful to plan participants who've been denied coverage. But does ERISA preempt the law?
Okay, I guess I should probably explain preemption real quick. Significant amount of statutes are like, if anything conflicts with this, our statute wins.
Deborah Moran was covered under a health maintenance organization, or HMO plan, offered by Rush Prudential. Under the plan, Rush promised to pay for medically necessary treatment provided by its affiliated physicians. Rush would also pay for medically necessary treatment rendered by an
There is no way there is a fucking person in this chat named ERISA Gaming. Are you fucking with me? How on earth did ERISA Gaming find this channel? There's no ERISA Gaming.
affiliated physician, if approved by an affiliated physician and Rush's medical director. Moran suffered from shoulder pain. Her Rush-affiliated physician recommended an unconventional surgery by an unaffiliated physician.
He said, you got to get a new pussy. We're giving you a second pussy next to the first one.
Rush denied that the surgery was medically necessary. Moran sued Rush under an Illinois statute. The statute enabled review of an HMO's coverage decision by an independent physician. The independent reviewer would decide whether the service was medically necessary, and if it was, the HMO was obligated to provide the service. Citing preclusion under ERISA, Rush removed the suit to federal court. While the case was pending, Moran had surgery with the unaffiliated physician and submitted a $94,000 reimbursement claim to Rush. Rush treated it as a new claim and again denied it was medically necessary. The federal court had, in the meantime, remanded Moran's case to state court. The state court ordered that Rush submit to an independent physician's review, as guaranteed by the Illinois statute. The independent physician deemed the surgery medically necessary, but Rush still denied coverage. Following the independent physician's review, Moran amended her state court complaint to seek reimbursement for the procedure. Rush again removed the case to federal court. The district court denied Moran relief, ruling that ERISA preempted the Illinois statute. The Seventh Circuit reversed, reasoning that the Illinois statute is saved from preemption by a provision exempting state laws that regulate insurance. The Supreme Court.
Okay, should also give you a real quick overview of this. While ERISA preempts state law that conflicts with the provisions of ERISA, there is a caveat that some things, including, I think, like an insurer's ability to recover or something, are not part of that preemption.
Granted cert. The court addressed whether ERISA preempts a state law guaranteeing that an independent physician will review whether treatment is medically necessary within the meaning of an employee benefit plan.
All right, 30 seconds on this one. If you think that it does preempt it, then you are voting Rush HMO. If you think it doesn't, you are voting Moran. All right, here we go.
The court answered, no, relying on ERISA's savings clause, which permits state laws that regulate insurance.
You all cheated.
The court held that a state law guaranteeing
I know you all
independent physician
cheated.
review of coverage decisions isn't preempted. In a majority opinion by Justice Souter,
I
the court
know you
explained
all
that
cheated.
ERISA broadly preempts all state laws relating to employee benefit plans. However, ERISA also contains a savings clause permitting state legislation that, quote, regulates insurance.
I didn't cheat. I'm not cheating. Oh, boo, boo, boo. Lying. Literally lying to me right now. All right, we've got like an hour before we have to meet with Doug. Do you guys want to do the Master Faster stuff right now? Or, alternatively, do you want to listen to this?
Oh. What? Help me! I've been married a long time ago. Where do they come from? What do they go? What do they come from? Chicken.
That's pretty true, actually. I would say that that is pretty true. One more?
Oh. What? Help me!
What? Help me! You can barely hear him say Cotton Eye Joe. I hate to do this to you. I actually know why that is. That's because this is not Cotton Eye Joe. It is audio from an Indian TikTok star making fun of how Cotton Eye Joe sounds. Ugh. The fact that I recognize every audio reference in this. Do you recognize what is it? What is help me? What is that from? Pull up the source. All right, fine.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago. Where do they come from? What year to go? What do they come from?
See?
I've been married a long time ago.
Guys, Cotton Eye Joe has been around since 1861. It was only popularized by this Swedish electronic band. So we were listening in that moment to a chicken nugget with JonTron voice clips interlaced sing an Indian TikTok cover of a Swedish electronica cover of a Civil War era American standard. They're beautiful, right? That's culture. Humanity is beautiful. Look at this. Select list of recorded versions. Fiddlin' John Carson. Pope's Arkansas Mountaineers. Burl Ives. Adolf Hoffner. God, people were just named Adolf until... do you think everyone after Hitler who was named Adolf had to change their name? It's unfortunate because Adolf is such a nice name. We just ruined it forever. What are some other names that were ruined forever? Attila. Drake. Benedict. Yep. Benito. Osama. Epstein. I was going to name my child Epstein Rothschild. You can't say last names. Aubrey, yeah. ISIS. ISIS is a good one. A lot of people were named ISIS, and then they were like, okay, we can't name our kids ISIS anymore. Karen, probably. Getting a lot of Josephs here. Hussein. We had a president named Hussein. Nathan. What happened to Nathan? Wait, I like that name. Wait, what happened? Ariel. Yeah, that's true. Judas. I'm trying to lobby for the kid to be named Judas as like a middle name. What's the problem with Judas? It's such a cool middle name. Arishel, I'm pretty sure what you have typed out is Judas, which, great song. My friend legally changed his middle name to Judas in high school. That's cool. He betrayed Jesus. Okay. Did he, though? Did he? I feel like his back was kind of against the wall. Jesus wanted him to. Whole thing was fucking deterministic. You're going to name your kid Carcat Judas Brennan Lee Mulligan Rothschild? I'm going to do the fucking Harry Potter thing. Carcat Solix Rothschild. You are named for... Markiplier Jacksepticeye Rothschild. You were named for two of the bravest men I knew. Is this a Judas Truther stream? I don't even know what you mean by that. Rednecks is a Swedish musical group. The band has gone through multiple lineup changes, with none of the members having an uninterrupted tenure. That's how you could tell it's good. Yeehaw! Hey man, what do you need? Oh, good, you're here. So... Kevin, does this affect target? When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, you can equip this card you control to that opponent's monster as an equipped spell with this effect. The equipped monster's effects are negated. Does this target? No. Are you sure? It targets but not on activation? Okay, let me ask you this. If a monster is untargetable for some reason, this monster can't be targeted by an opponent's card effects, can you activate this effect, negating the effects of that monster? Okay, I don't care about all of you people. I would like Kevin to answer. It doesn't target just like Ohime doesn't. Do you not trust me? No, not at all, Quantal. What are you talking? Why would I? Of course not. I'm shocked you would think that I would. Well, I'm sorry for the shitty payout, folks. Zero tops versus a world champ. Quantal has zero tops. Oh no, Quantal has one top now, right? Didn't Quantal got his first top? Oh yeah. Quantal says yes. Well, I can't give the points back, so sorry. Okay, here's what I'll do. I know how to fix it. I'm going to run a new prediction and just vote the same way that you did, and I'll give the points back. Okay? All right. So just vote the same way that you did last time, and I'm going to give the points to number 1. So if you're owed points, just vote number 1. Okay? This is a little different in terms of the split from last time. I trust you. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Let's watch The Amazing Digital Circus Episode 2, Candy Carrier Chaos. I'm not watching this. Okay, let's fucking open up Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey guys, so it's been a while since I brought a data video. Admittedly, I do have a lot of catching up to do in this current. It'll start picking things.
What the fuck? Wait a minute! I'm a fucking genius! Look at this! Oh my god, I am so smart. I got all the tier 1 archetypes right in order. But wait a minute, where's Thunder Dragon? Oh my god, I can't believe how many people got by that, by the way. Ugh. I have a lot of respect for Joseph as a person player, but he's honestly just a dumbass if he thinks Thundra is tier 1 this format. Good stuff. She's in on the bit. There's no way you make a tier list right after Jesse Cotton and deviate this much from it. Like, damn, I'm pretty sure that they're in on it. I'm pretty sure. The reason he gives in the video are actually really good and make sense and justify him putting Thundra in tier 1, which he did. I agree. Always knew this guy wasn't as good as any of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pros. Do not agree with that. Let me see if there's some people who are like really mad about it. This has to be trolling. God damn it, it's going to be under here. Oh, man, they deleted it. It might have gotten filtered. But there was one that was like, he's so fucking stupid, he doesn't know anything. Boo. That's true. It is. All right. Let's do a... I want to apologize real quick to the Performapal Odd Eyes Synchron Pepe Ransona channel, by the way. I checked out their content. It's not bad. It could be a lot worse. This is actually very true. This is actually very true. That's what I have been saying. I don't like the fucking Odd Eyes Synchron Groiper. Why did you show it to me? All right, here we go. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-ba-da-bum ba-dum bum. All right, y'all ready? This is going to be the last episode of Five Nights at Funkin'. Let's get the download going. That's not a Groiper, Chad. I can't. Chad, if you know the different names of the different, like, Wojak and Pepe's, it's over for you. You're not going to make it. Why is there a 10 gigabyte download? What the fuck? Is SP Little Knight that crazy? Unity. Bum 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 bum. New game just dropped. Introducing Master Duel 2. This is really gonna eat in my time, right? Fuck. Is the clock running? Shit. It's a 40-minute 4K cutscene for when SP is summoned. This is it. Actually, I have the cutscene in advance. It's in the other window. I'm gonna play the audio from it. Okay.
Oh. What? Help me! Oh, I've been married a long time ago. Where you come from? What you go? What you come from? Chicken
Is this the new Kendrick drop? It is. It literally is. It's the yes. Why would you just leak the animation? That's true. Very true. Is this Kendrick? He sounds terrible. I remember you was conflicted. Gada gadi gada gada oh. I've been married a long time ago. How's the cult totem looking? I don't know how to get rid of it. I have no idea how to get rid of it. Anyone read any good books recently? Oh, we can read my present this year. Hold up while we're waiting. Oh, shit. It's free, right? It's free on Amazon? It is. Yes. Read for free now. Get my book. Oh, my God. I do not want to do this. Okay, first name, Joseph. Email address. Why not? Send my book. We just need to confirm it. Oh, my God. Can I speed run this? Wait, it didn't work. I didn't get it. Oh, it might be in your spam. Okay. There it is. Oh, we have it. Okay, here we go. Okay, chapter 1. Nick. I'd kill for a goddamn cup of coffee right now. The sun has finally, barely, pushed its way into the sky, which is still mostly pink and orange, and it's cold enough that my hands hurt even inside my gloves. My breath blooms into clouds in front of my face as I walk up the street, my boots crunching into the snow. I'm coming up to a house I don't recognize and have never been to before. A dove gray colonial with black shutters, white trim, and a dark red door. The windows wink with electric candles someone forgot to turn off last night. Fuck off. Already I'm getting called out by this shit. And the greenery hung on the outside is lacquered in ice. My mother and stepfather brought it for me while I was in Georgia. The Republic of Georgia, mind you, not peach cobbler and tax breaks for movies, Georgia. But it weirdly does still feel like coming home. Maybe it's the Martha Stewart-esque Christmas decorations my mom has always been a fan of, or maybe it's that it looks warm and happy from the outside like a house in a Christmas commercial. This is so good. Although it'll be missing one key ingredient, the cozy family with their cozy Christmas morning clothes. That's because the Charles Mumford family is on a sunny Caribbean cruise until New Year's, so the house will be empty, all mine until they return. Which is good, because on the walk from the bus stop on the Dartmouth campus, I made a plan. Firstly, I'm making the biggest cup of coffee the minute I get into that house, I swear to God. Scalding bulletproof coffee, hot enough to reglaze the ceramic of my mug. And secondly, because it's been 3 years of living in a crowded Tbilisi flat with 4 middle-aged Peace Corps volunteers, 3 years of having no privacy and showers that only stayed warm and long enough for me to wash my hair and not much else. I'm gonna jerk off. I'm gonna wait until my right hand is nice and warm from holding the coffee, then I'm gonna spend all of Christmas Day mitigating 3 horrible years of celibacy. And it says 3 horrible years of masturbation celibacy and regular celibacy. But I don't want to think about the reasons for that too much. Or rather, the reason, because there is only one. Holy shit, I'm going to cry. She won't be here, I remind myself as I walk up to the front gate. No one will. What I'll do when they all get back, I'm not sure. I've taken a job here in Hanover as a counseling psychologist. And while theoretically the plan is for me to live with mom and my stepdad until I find a place of my own, I'm worried about spending even a single day in the same dwelling as the third person of the Charles Mumford household. Oh, I don't think I can read this next sentence. I'm getting a lot of do-its. Chat, it's pornography. It's a pornographic sentence. All right, here we go. My cock, already stirring for the long overdue promised land of some lotion and the incognito browser on my phone. Have some self-respect. Hardens at the thought of her. Nona Charles, my forbidden fruit. My MIT attending IPA drinking forbidden fruit. And it's not that I'm 7 years older than her. Pause. Written by Drake. No, it's not even that she's too naive and innocent and good to be corrupted by me. It's that she's my stepsister. And that, oh my God, we still have 20% left. Oh, man. Yeah, this gets, whoo. This gets immediately, wow. Whoa, my God. Good thing this was free. I had to put my email address in. But after dinner, and after I did the dishes while she sat on the counter and told me more about artificial coastal drainage, She'd wanted to hang out and watch TV, and there's no way to refuse without sounding like an asshole. And the last thing I wanted on this earth was to be an asshole to her. It seems like we really passed up an opportunity on that artificial coastal drainage line, right? Oh boy. Wow. Chat, you're missing out. This shit is crazy. Oh boy. So I'm just now realizing that this book is about one individual named Nick and a second one named Nora. Which is, it's literally just the infinite playlist, right? We're just doing what's it called? Michael Cera type shit. Oh no, wait, hold up. Oh, this is kind of interesting. So the first chapter is from the perspective of the guy, and the second chapter is from the perspective of the girl. Put up the full reading on Patreon? No. Again, it's porn. Let's get to the very end here. Oh fuck. All right, I'm just skipping to the very end. Here we go. You've already given me everything I ever want, I say as my body quivers right on the edge. You've given me the best gift I've ever gotten. But I didn't get you anything, he says, looking regretful. You did, I say, touching his face. Because you're my present this year. He smiles, real, almost bashful happiness breaking across his face like a sunrise, and together we tumble into bliss, knowing we'll have everything for each other on the other side. That's cinema. That I don't care who you are. That's just beautiful. Oh my god. Is this fucking done? Finally! Now run the full commercial. I think we're good. Holy shit. Okay. Where were we? The update had to wait for you to read the conclusion. I think it really did. I think it was like, no, I want to hear this. Can we make a fanfic about BBL Drizzy? No. All right. I mean, this deck is crazy, right? What could we possibly want to add more to it? More lovely lady? All right, before we do anything else, let's check out the new features of Master Duel. Ooh! Computer, enhance. Hold up. Oh, kind of looks like shit, right? Like they're pretty low res. Literally just closer. All right. So, unfortunately, I don't know how much better this deck can get. Like, how do we want to change it? Arias? No. Chaos Angel? Oh, yeah. Chaos Angel and Bestials is actually good. Oh, Chaos Angel is good. If we expect Danny to play Fluandereeze, what do we want to do? Imperm? Yeah. Well, chat, it seems we've just about reached the end of our Master of Faster journey. We've got 15 final minutes to wrap this thing up. So we're going to try and get as many gems as we can and get some cards that are targeted specifically at what Danny is playing that also bolster our deck. I'm talking about cards like Infinite Impermanence and maybe the third copy of both of our hand traps. Let's begin by doing this. So today, I think we need to do the Master Duel Proficiency test for some gems. This is Dark Magician. This is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is the Foolish Burial. Wait, are you kidding me? We didn't even get gems for that? We got Legacy Pack tickets? Alright, that may have been a waste of time. Okay, we do have some number of Legacy Pack tickets here, so let's use them. Well, nothing I think we want here. All right, let's try and oh my god. Let's try and once again get out of Rookie. I think we can probably accomplish that in 15 minutes. Clock's on, yeah. What the fuck? How do we keep playing against individuals who have spent money on the game? Did they make us go first? Interesting. Time to play bot or human. I feel like we know this one. It's gotta be a human. They spent money on the white. Oh, it's a human, all right. It's a fucking human. You bet your ass it's a human. And look how excited they are to play this. I better see some bats. Is that the Blue Eyes White Dragon? All right, we only have 12 minutes left. Can you please hurry up? That's the whole play. You're fucking with me. There's just no way. What the hell are they thinking about? They have a fast effect here? Oh, good. Awesome. Good old Blue Eyes. Nothing beats that. He's locked in. Yeah, he's going to be locked in hell in a moment. Okay, Rexy, I don't have this kind of time. Can you please not take 35 seconds selecting the singular target of this card? Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, now they have no quick effects, so we're going to speed through this. Thank you. Thank you, Rexy. Thank you, Rexy. If only everyone could be like you. All right, one more. We don't even have to win this one. We can just... Oh my god, 300 gems for that. Thank you. Nine minutes left. All right, Paul. This guy's name is Paul. Nine minutes exactly. Wow. That's a hell of a going second hand, I gotta be honest. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so sorry, Paul. Not a bad draw. Not a bad draw. Can we just get the concession with the quickness here? Thank you. Come to me, Paul. Bronze 4. 2 hundo gems off that, by the way. Let's check that deck real quick. I know it's not optimal, but... Oh, shit. It was Eldritch. That's like a real deck. Okay, hold up. So we gotta go... We gotta clear out our dual pass here. Let's go to... What is solo lit up for? Just to let me know there's new modes? Yeah, I don't need to know that. Okay, let's clear out our missions tab. Damn, that's good. Oh, did we get a mate right there? And then we want the imperm bundle. It was Car? That's so funny. Oh, damn, we got a lot of URs. That's a lot of dust. And an imperm. Then we have 500 left. Well, let's craft our shit. Is Azalea maybe playable? It could be. What still sucks in this deck? The backjack is not good. The ghastly glitches are kind of mid. Certainly I'm not in love with the Dinomicious. Let's put the third punishment in there. Imperm. Cut the torrentials. I could craft another imperm. We want a Chaos Angel. We want a Muckraker. We can cut Colorless and... Oh, we already have a Muckraker. We probably want another Lady Lab, right? We can cut Maxi if we read he's on flu. Nah, I really don't want to do that. I just kind of feel that he might still be playing it. Cut a Dinomicious. 2 Dinomicious. What beats that? We'll put in the other Imperm. Garura is alright in the extra deck. It's a UR though, right? Yeah, I don't have that kind of dust. Let's decraft some shit. We don't need Trish or Prima Donna. Or that's it, apparently. Wow. Alright, we'll lose the Azalea too. Can we not afford rollback? We can probably afford a rollback. We have basically enough for, I think, 1 UR. And it's probably got to be the additional Lady Lab. The Chaos Angel's pretty sick too. This is a thinker. We could lose Tornado Dragon, the Sharvara. So we're only playing 1. And then maybe the other Yama. Yeah. We really don't need A-Bomb. Alright, so now we can craft Chaos Angel. Oh my god! We... Alright, Lady Lab. Alright, we're cutting that infip. We'll put back in the punishment. We want the 3rd Dinomicious. Cut the Yama out. Free pull. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. You can't make DDD? Why not? Wait, why can't I make DDD? Only 1/6. Oh, you're right. Yeah, we can cut him finally. What we could put Maylong. That's an easy generate. And then what else are we feeling like? Garura. We can't play Aggregator? No. Maybe. Let's play Unicorn. SP, not yet. Unicorn's a UR. Fuck me. 2 minutes, 40 seconds on this. Wind Pemesis? Yeah. All right, we have 1 more slot available. I mean, this looks pretty insane. I really don't love Ghastly Glitch. I wish we had more targeted negation. Make the 3rd Droll. It feels like we're just trying to hard counter him. Oh, Full Force? Oh, yeah, wait. We could play Full Force for sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's evil. Oh, yeah. Love it. And what are we going to do with our extra 90 seconds that we have? We are finally going to fix the accessories on this fucking thing. Card case blue. Mate base. 3 main cards. And icon frame, title, fan of the anime, Duel Links player, explorer or casual, true duelist, car. Oh, it's perfect. Do we have any more gems? We actually have 500 gems yet left. You know, with our 500 gems, let's buy some stupid shit. We already have a good mate. Let's buy the Ash Blossom frame. And let's buy some sleeves. This one's great. All right. I'm excited. I think we're ready. Cheat for frame? You got it, chat. We will cheat for the frame. All right, let's do the download in our other on our other thing for Doug.
Level 5 got Riz, Livy done rizzing up baby Gronk, Ice Spice what the dog doing, Skibbity Toilet in real life only in Ohio, We Go Jim's Creatine Alpha Sigma Cadebor.
Mm-hmm. Read chapter 2. All right. For sure. Do not read it. Okay, I won't. Why are there AI cooking videos now? All right, we'll watch this while we're waiting. Oh, okay. I'll watch it. This isn't even close. What the fuck? What? Wait, what are they? What was that? You just put a stick in it. That's the recipe. That's good. That looked really good to me. You got to dip it. Oh man, that's gross. Nice. Man-made horrors behind my comprehension. Okay. Since you all someone actually came up with a good idea, which is what if you read the second chapter with a Kermit the Frog voice going on. Okay, here we go. Shock is scrawled all over Nick's handsome face. No, I'm doing Jordan Peterson. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. Okay, here we go.
He blinks up at me with light brown eyes, color rising under the light tan he's acquired abroad.
It's more like Ojama Lime than anything else. This is kind of like, let's do Ojama Lime reads porn.
He licks his lower lip, like he's desperately trying to think of the right answer, and I decided to stop things right there. I'm sick of all the right answers between us. I'm sick of all the unsaid things, of the small talk, the safe talk, the careful generic emails we sometimes exchange that say nothing at all.
Oh, this is actually physically taxing.
I want the truth. Your jeans were unbuttoned when you came downstairs to check the smoke alarm.
What the fuck? Did I miss a fire?
I say before he can evade the question or even outright lie to me. You were hard, like you are now.
Ugh. No, that, that's too difficult. It's too much. It's too much for my fragile voice. He's the 6-foot-tall Harvard grad with dimples and a mild comic book addiction. I'm sorry, Nora. I know he's your stepbrother. You cannot fuck an MCU reader. It's against the law. Have you listened to the new Macklemore song? I haven't. What a strange question. No, I have not. Are you asking me that because I'm white? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Ugh. Oh. Is Doug on already? I should let him know that we're just chilling. We're just waiting for the thing to download. Here, I'll let you guys see the number go up. I know you all like when number go up. What the fuck?
Hey.
Yo.
Are you ready for a little character roulette and then a little bit of commenting on comments?
Not exactly. I didn't know there was a 10 gigabyte download.
Yeah, me neither.
I loaded it. I was like, okay, here we go.
Oh, you're just starting it? Okay.
No, I started it a little while back. We're about halfway done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
Probably
can do the wheel
like 2 or 3 more minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna start this roulette with I'm trying to memorize the Logan Paul intro.
What? Halo
yeah,
gang?
people really complain about the lab pack.
Oh, did they actually?
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter, but they.
I didn't even check.
So I'm gonna...
What's the Logan Paul intro?
It's fine. But people didn't complain about Rex Raptor, which literally had no cards in the at least the the lab pack you can go, oh, that makes sense, it's Bakura, but like Rex Raptor literally didn't use any of the cards in the dinosaur pack. I don't know why I picked that. I think
they're
that was
dinosaurs
a placeholder
though.
that I forgot to change.
What do you mean by the Logan Paul intro?
Here, hold on, I gotta get in the character.
Yeah.
I've made a severe and continued lapse in judgment. I don't expect to be forgiven, but I'm here to simply apologize. Bakura did not use the lab cards in the anime. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh my god. I forgot that he did that. What was that about? Was that when he went to the
dead body?
Forest? Yeah.
I made a severe and continuous
that's crazy that
lapse in my
how do you
judgment.
upload? I don't know, man. And then the craziest thing about the whole situation was that it was up for like 2-3 days before any adults noticed, because only kids watch the channel. That
so
was like
funny.
the weirdest part.
It was like, hey, why is my child
it was just
crying?
Yeah, they don't care. They're just like, oh, haha, alien hat.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
That was.
All right. That was something.
He's
That was
great.
something.
Is he still around?
Yeah, he scammed crypto people out of millions of dollars, and he hasn't paid it back.
Good on him. Did he
Yeah, he's really shown growth. I think.
Is he the Pokemon one, or is that Jake Paul?
I think that's him. Yeah,
Who
I
was
think
Team
that's
10?
him.
Which one was Team 10?
Jake Paul. Yeah.
What happened to all those guys?
You know, I don't know. I think Jake Paul. All I see from him these days is like boxing. Like, isn't he boxing Mike Tyson?
Wait, one of them's
I think
boxing and
so.
one is a wrestler?
I don't think one of them's a wrestler.
No, yeah, one of them's a wrestler.
Maybe. No way. No, that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
No one in either of our chats watches these people, so we have no way of verifying.
Logan is in WWE.
Oh, you know what? Didn't he?
He is literally the U.S. champion.
No fucking way.
That's so fun.
That's
I mean, that's like, that's probably what he was born to do. Is like,
yeah. Play it up for the cameras, get punched in the face. Yeah, very punchable guy.
Everyone in chat is like, the sad part, he's great at it.
Makes sense. I mean,
I saw the
and,
I remember when he first dipped his toes in. There was like a video of him doing it, and everyone was like, "Oh, look how stupid he looks." And I remember looking at him and being like, "No, he has the sauce." He's
is that
got it.
okay? Is that the context when he would walk in with like a PSA 10 like Charizard?
Yes.
around his neck? Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah.
That was.
He might be a scammer in every single possible way and a huge grifter, but at least he can throw on a good
Scams
show.
be damned, that boy can wrestle.
All right, let me pull this up. Let's start this because we got a couple things to record today. Okay, here we go. If I fuck up this intro, Crush Cards can just use the other one that I think I've done like 2 so far that are fine, but I'll try to get it while we're actually recording here. Except the wheel is way too big on the screen. Okay. Here we go.
Here, let me get in my apology mood as well.
Yeah, get a good do you have a ukulele by chance?
I pulled out the cello and I'm using it as a ukulele.
Yes. Yeah. You should start playing a sad song. Oh my god, dude. Okay, here we go. I gotta
This is really hard,
get the
actually.
tears flowing. Yeah? I'm sure it looks great. Get the cat. I can't just, cats just kind of
Barely hear it. Here, I'll put it on the cello. Ready? While we're at 95%. I'll put on the cello, chat.
Let's see. Are you playing? I don't know. Maybe he's grabbing the cello.
This is really hard, chat. You're not meant to play the cello like this.
I
This
think
is-
if you just sit there pretending to ukulele it, even though it's a cello.
Oh,
that'd
it'll
probably work. Wait, is the
scan.
cello
Don't
the
worry,
really
it'll
big
scan.
one? Okay.
Okay, hold up. 98. This is so long. Holy fuck. What do they need to put in the game? Of course, you can't turn the music off till you get through this.
Yeah, that's the funny part.
All right.
Couple quality of life updates. Yeah, they needed 10 gigs to press enter after every effect.
Yeah.
That's what it takes.
It's-
Although
SP
I
is
will
10
not lie,
gigs.
it is considerably easier to read. So.
All right, I'm gonna give. You know what? I'm so excited about this one, chat. I'm gonna give Crush Cards just the face cam.
Oh.
For this little intro. All right, ready when you are.
Okay, one sec. Let me. Okay, that's fine. Share screen. We're back. Okay, here we go. What is the line? I made a continuous
I've made a
lapse of
severe and
judgment.
continuous, yeah.
Severe and continuous lapse of judgment. I'm not here for forgiveness. Yeah. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. I'm not here to expect your forgiveness, but I'm simply here to apologize. Bakura did not play the labyrinth cards in the anime. Today we are here with Character Roulette, and we're making a couple changes based on your guys' feedback. I have removed Weevil from the wheel and replaced him with Siegfried. That was another pack that he really didn't have a ton of cards from the anime in there. It did have the Insect Queen stuff, but it also was Insectors and Battle Wasp. And then also we updated the Mako Tsunami pack with the one that MBT willed into existence. Furthermore, one change that has been requested a few times that I think we are finally going to make now is that you can't respin anymore, so that we do have to be forced to play with the worst characters and actually give them a chance. So without further ado, let's spin that wheel. You won the last one. This is for you. And there you go. No respins. Fuck you. You're playing
Siegfried von Schroeder. Valkyries.
So where
That's
was
a great
this guy
one.
in the anime? I've never heard of this guy in my
Are
life.
you kidding me? Are you a fake fan? No. Is that what we're learning right now?
Yes.
Siegfried von Schroeder is the antagonist of the Kaiba Corporation Cup arc, which takes place between the Seal of Ori Kalkos season and the final Duel season.
Battle City?
It's filler.
Okay.
No, there's an additional tournament that like Joey is set up to win, and then he loses to this guy who it turns out is hacking the entire tournament to try and steal some shit from Kaiba.
Valkyries? What a loser.
Well, Valkyrie. Okay, in this, the only interesting part about this entire season is that the Valkyries, the entire time, look like this huge, unbeatable series of cards. Like legit, like every single person who plays them loses in exactly one turn.
Well, I hope I get Joey to combat that and have a lore-accurate matchup. Let's see what I get. Come on, Joey. That doesn't work.
Hey, I thought no respins, but apparently when you get Valkyries, you respin.
There's not two Siegfried. They could put one with like the.
Didn't you already do Harpies?
I lost.
Oh my god. Well,
it stays on the wheel.
Good luck.
Harpies versus Siegfried. I mean, you guys want to know respins? I'm sure this will go just okay.
Yeah.
Good luck with those polls, man.
Yeah.
I'll have you know, I won with Siegfried in Master Roulette with some crazy shit against, I think, Farfa, that didn't involve any of the Valkyrie cards, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right, let me put this fucking thing away. You know what, actually, chat? Let me play you a little song. How do I do this? Can you hear that? Barely. All right, I'll get closer. Don't worry. Did you play your recital? I'm playing it in early June. Here, let me play you the song we're going to do for the recital. Or you know what? Let me play you the second movement that I'm not doing for the recital. This is going to be hard without a music stand, actually. Let me just pull up a music stand. And I've never had to do this before. This is... Okay, yeah, it's sort of. And then it does more. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm planning like a 24-hour stream to coincide with like my birthday, and I think it would be fun to like just play a couple of songs. Just like, yeah, for this one we're just gonna play a couple songs. I'm thinking of like fun songs to learn from like a Yu-Gi-Oh perspective. That song probably sounded a little weird because it's meant to be played with like an accompaniment, but every time you bring out the cello, I think of that one Lil Yachty lyric, "My new bitch yellow, she blow my dick like a cello." It's racist and it's just completely wrong. There's definitely Master Duel songs that would work. I want to get the Master Duel sheet music. I want to learn to play that Irish song. It's what, 15? Outro outtakes. Is it out of tune? It might have been. I did not tune it at all. I was just like, yeah, it sat in my room for 4 or 5 days. I'm sure it's fine. Did you play as a kid? Yeah, no, I played as a child up until like high school, and then I didn't play afterwards. So now that I am like settled into my permanent home, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see if I can learn how to play this again. And, you know, it took a little while. Okay, we actually have to lose one here. Fuck. Oh, shit. Who are we losing? Hero? No. It's probably Utopia. Sorry, Utopia. Okay, what pack did we get? I don't even remember. The Valkyries one? So here is what dog does not know. This pack sucks balls. It's like really bad. One of the worst. We're going to craft a Azure rune. So, like, the Valkyries can theoretically do some pretty exciting stuff, but, like, I think it's pretty unlikely that we get that to happen. Let's open what would be our free pack if we were playing on a free account. Okay, good start. Please roleplay this duel. We will be roleplaying this duel. This is the most I will ever roleplay of all time. You know, I want to be in the fucking Mako pack so bad, dog, but you know I can't be there. Wow, Goddess Erd really made her verdict here. All right, let me ask you about Goddess Erd. You fucking with her haircut? It looks like the haircut that Lois gets in that episode of Family Guy where Peter hates her haircut. I dig it. Yeah, she looks exactly like every person I've ever dated. Drayan, only ever dated white girls? What's going on, Drayan? Is there a reason for that? Okay, good start. Good start. This one, okay, so like there's not really anything we want at low rarity. Obviously, we want to max out on all the Valkyries, but Valkyrie Sigrun, Erda, Sex, and Drita, which are the good ones, are all at SR. So there's basically no way we get all the Valkyries we need. I guess maybe we want the goddesses, but even Mischief of the Time Goddess, which is like the payoff, is SR. So Christ alive. Zvita is good, and Verdun's Guidance is one of them. Well, there's fucking Mischief of the Time Goddess. Did you know that this card was not in Edo Pro for like years after release? One of the hardest cards to code in the history of time. Do you want me to tell you how to pronounce the German names? You know, Waltz Master, I think it's better if you don't. Goddess of Sweet Revenge. I mean, I don't think we can make it happen twice. Aurora Paragon is a very interesting card. No thanks. We're not FTKing here. Trias Hierarchica is a good card. And there she is again. Brunhilde! Is Valhalla in this pack? It is not. No, it is. It's a fucking SR. Wow. This is not going well. But there's not like... There's not a way that it could go well. Are your Master Duel deck lists on YugiOhProDeck.com? They're not. If you type !decks, you can get a list of all my decks, but they haven't been updated in a while, so maybe I should put them on there. Fortune Chariot. See the last time I updated this. That's not that old. 10/10/23. Okay, that's 6 months old. Has it really been that long? I thought I had a newer one. I guess not. You should update it every time you top a YCS. Great idea. There's another Brunhilde. I mean, I like Treeborn Frog, but, you know, maybe not the time. Getting dicked down by a finals paper. Have to write 8 to 10 pages in 6 hours. Any words of encouragement or motivation? Stats got me fucked up, man. Just remember the #1 rule of statistics. Actually, there are no rules of statistics. It's the bad boy of mathematical disciplines. All right, last pack. Can we end on a hollow? I'm feeling a little hollow. Gel and Duo. Fucking hell. I think our win con right now is just to hope that marshmallow-ass Gel and Duo gets us there. There's no way. These are not the pulls we needed to do this. There's maybe a world in which we can do this, not with these pulls. We pulled one Valk. Zvita. Awesome. We did get all the goddesses. You are right. All right, baby. This one's got to pull it through. Come on. Let's go. Got to be good. Looks terrible. Looks really bad. Okay, I mean, this pack is nice. That's our first Vierta. Okay, that's a damn good card. All right. The playset of Athena. Fuck you. I do like that Swamp Mirror. We'll probably play that. Awesome. Out of the pack. Our 12th Trios. Satellite Synchron. Yep. We're going to have to craft Valhalla. But you know the rough part is that Hecatrice is also in this pack and is also an SR. It's a second Zvita. There's Azurune. I mean, Azurune is a good card. We are so fucking cooked, man. That's our third Zveta. I don't know. Dogfighter is huge. Maybe we'll play Dogfighter. There's another Chariot, another Brunhilde. That's our Brunhilde playset. Use one more Chariot here. It looks like we might walk away with playsets of all the common and uncommon ones. Except for Ersta, who we have opened 0 of for some reason. Hold the phone. No, Harpies. Out of the pack? Oh, you shouldn't have. Here's our third Chariot. That's what we wanted, was Necroworld Banshee. Thank you. Can we end on a holo? Oh, we're ending on many holos. Oh my god, at least 4. Okay, neither of those cards do anything. Second Erdo, that's good. Fourth Athena, die. Our first Drita. We didn't even get a UR in that. Thanks. Was that one UR in 20, by the way? The Treeborn Frog and nothing else? Cool. Trade offer? What the fuck are we going to trade for? This set is awful. It's like the worst set of all time. Win trade offer. I do appreciate all of you being like, oh, we got to do something to pull out ahead. There is nothing we can do. The pack is not good. I can't believe we really pulled 0 of that one common. That's crazy. Did we get Sweet Revenge? Yes, we did. That's our win con. Wow, this card is terrible. Holy shit, that card's so bad. Awful. This card's terrible. This card's terrible. What the fuck do we do? What do we do? Okay, let's... Vierta is crazy. Chariot. Wow. This card is so bad. Are you fucking with me? This is legitimately the worst card I've ever read. This card's fine. This card's fine. This card's good. This card's good. Cut dog fighter. Cut this to 1. We only need 1. Oh my god, this card's bad too. Brunhilde. This card's good. Erda's good. Trios Hierarchica is good. Final Light is good. I don't think we have 3 Embrace. We have 1 Embrace, chat. Oh my god. Fuck me. Do we have 3 of the Logi Flame? Yes. Wow. How many Vierte do we have? 2. Is the answer to that question. We have 2 Vierte. The only good one. That's going to be our rare craft. Okay. What are we crafting here? Okay, Sigrun I think is the obvious UR craft. Or Ride. I think Ride's fun. Our supercraft has to be Valhalla. We're playing Mischief. Our rare craft has to be... Oh, Embrace. It's a good card. And our common craft has to be... Do we have 0 Ersta? Are you kidding me? We pulled none of this card today? Oh my god. Not a single copy of this. Well, thankfully this card is terrible, so we will not be crafting it. We could craft another Gellin duo, I think. Aurora Paragon, I think, is terrible. I think it's not good enough. Well, that's our deck. You think Treeborn should make it in? What do we cut for Treeborn? I guess maybe a Final Light. Fuck. Oh, come on. Not like this. It does look damn good. I'm not going to lie. It does look damn good. We can cut Pinpoint Dash. That's not a real card. We'll do it like this. All right, the deck's terrible. There's not too much we can do about that fact. The pack is just not very good. We've got some stuff in here. We've got... What the fuck is Tellus doing in here? I actually... Oh, no. He is necessary. So the concept is like our little guys are like Tellus, which is a bunch of tribute material for the big guys. Gellin Duo sticks around. Vierte's fine. Drita's fine. But we are playing a lot of level 6 or higher monsters. Trias Hierarchica hopefully can like make use of all these little things. And hopefully we'll just draw Final Light along with a bunch of our monsters. We do have all of the goddesses and Mischief, which is funny, but I don't know if it's good. I imagine we are just going to get stomped here.
Hey yo.
Yo, what's good?
My chat seemed to say you needed to open 10 more packs. Do you need to do that?
No, what do you think that's going to change? Chat, you can only pull cards from the pack in the pack. I guess that's not true. They're just trying to give me more opportunities to pull Pankratops from the first 4.
Yeah, right.
30 seconds on this one,
me.
chat. You know, don't vote too hard.
Oh, yeah. Let me do a little prediction.
Don't worry. I can promise you this, Doug.
Yeah.
This may not be a particularly competitive episode, but we will make it watchable.
Yeah. Actually, I'll tell you right now. Okay, I mean, you'll see the duel and you'll be like, dog, but my pulls are worse than last time. Like, significantly. How do I get to this fucking lobby? Oh, I do friend duel. Yep. God, this is like, maybe someday when they add another 10 gig arc update, they could make it so that the inviting players is like not terrible.
Works.
Maybe they can fix that sometime. 1 to 71 odds. I mean, yeah, right now there's...
What do you got?
Right now there's 10,000 points on you and 500,000 points on me.
I got 82-18. That's the percentages from me.
Okay, well, Chat, I'll have you know, like, I don't even remember what Farfa was playing that episode, but, like, he was playing a good deck, and I still got his ass. Now, I would never walk into Goddess's Sweet Revenge. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember the trigger for that, so maybe I would.
It's you have to have nothing. You have to be at your
nothing
lowest.
In hand, nothing in field, right?
Yeah.
Gerd Tresno with the 36 months. Appreciate it. 3 years? I've been streaming for 3 years?
That's
No
crazy.
Thanks. I remember I got Twitch partner in like 2 months, and then I just stopped streaming for 6. It was really fun.
I bet they were really happy with you.
Yeah. But say, isn't that what Twitch loves?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
you know we're going second. This is the clearest going second of all time.
You need to get that double battle phase, and you can't get there if you don't have
You
one battle
literally...
phase.
Yes!
Okay.
Ah.
Yep. Yep, this hand doesn't really do anything. We'll activate Harpy Queen.
All right, let me get into character. Whew.
Oh, I guess I could do... I could all in for that. Okay, sure. We'll go Alorian Mirror Split. I guess his hand does a little something.
Oh,
Wait,
me!
whoa,
Oh,
where
the
does
hand
this come
doesn't
from?
do anything.
Well, they're like -3s into slash, I guess. Is that even...
Don't worry, Herr Douglas. I will make this fast for you.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit Siegfried von Schroeder is saying. I am
What type
unhacking
of guy
man.
is he?
What?
What type of dude is he? He's a cheater, but like, what is he like? What?
Oh,
is he
yeah.
like?
So if you're unfamiliar, Siegfried von Schroeder is like this tall, slender kind of guy who speaks he's a little zesty, he's a little fruity, and he has this like strangely colored hair.
What color?
That's almost pleated. It's pink. And I know what you're thinking. That's Pegasus. You're describing
I'd say
Pegasus.
that kind of sounds...
The character looks almost exactly like Pegasus. So to differentiate him, he has a German accent.
Pegasus. Oh, sure. Yeah, that's a big, you make you change them from like high voice to high voice German.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I mean,
shit.
It could
What?
be worse. It could be worse.
What?
Go ahead.
Those are probably just all Goddess Skull Oracle.
I see by way of your Harpy Queen that you have a fascination with the beautiful women as well. That's the type of shit he would be saying. Be like, fuck off, my guy. You are so fucking annoying. Holy
It was the draw
shit.
turn. Oh my god, dude.
Douglas Zeef, you fucking asshole. You piece of shit.
It set you up for Goddess's Sweet Revenge.
No, you didn't, because you put a card in my hand. Oh, wait.
What are these?
Oh, wait. Suck my dick, dude. I forgot this is Waking the Dragon. You must be sucking my penis, Douglas. Hey, that's not a Valkyrie card, so this won't trigger. I'm seeing none of these cards actually contest this Cyber Slash.
You didn't have to set the both final lights. No way you had to do that.
Well, I didn't expect to get Harpy's Feather Dustered.
Unless you do have maybe you do have Goddess.
It's time for you to say hello to mine beautiful ladies. Swarm to the field, Valkyries weiter. This German girl will kill your Harpy lady. Die.
Wait, I'm dead.
I told you, Mr. Zeef, you will be sucking my penis.
It's like I minus so hard on turn 1 that No, it's fine. It's fine. It's actually
Hey,
totally fine.
you shut the fuck up. You have alluring mirror split. There's nothing I can do about this.
It's hanging in there. It's hanging in there.
Oh, I see you have ultra rare. After having additional ultra rare card in hand and in extra deck. How interesting, Douglas. Perhaps I am not the only one who is hacking the computer.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. And now you can put Cyber Slash back. That's really cool.
On second thought, this is not that bad.
Oh my
Although, really, I'm still going to be on, like, 2 cards when you think about it. I guess I will activate this. Yeah, sure. It's a not bad draw.
I hope someone is checking this man's PC. This is very not normal. I'm turning from the like slightly fruity gay man into a little like a pudgy German boy.
A little German boy. Yeah.
Oh my God! There is 3 happy ladies on this card. Ooh, okay, all right.
Why is it part Crowler? I mean, Crowler's kind of Pegasus too when you think about it. They just couldn't get away from that archetype.
I don't fucking know what I'm doing here, dog.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna fall for your tricks here. I see the T set. That's a pretty good draw. Yeah.
What do you like?
Activate effect. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? This card can special summon itself?
Wait, are you kidding me?
No. There we go.
Oh my God, he does not know his own card.
Okay, the little angel.
I'll be getting
what does this
I will
do
be
on...
getting a fucking token.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that I mixed that one up with the Angel 01, I think, a lot, but I didn't realize that it gets token. Okay, go ahead.
This is not fucking good.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Logis Flame for Zaborg was not bad. But
let's see you defeat my goddess Erd's verdict.
Once per turn, you can clear once. Okay, sure.
Okay. Oh my God, this is not good. I am beset on all sides.
Yeah, I mean, I get, this is what the people wanted, right? We're not playing Insector Weevil. This is what this is the only possible pack that could have replaced Weevil. So,
I just want to.
Yeah.
All right, let's run it back.
Yeah. I'll say my thing at the start of this video because what happened was I'll say it when we go in here.
Yeah.
But
I'd like.
Do you want to go
second.
first a second? Okay. Yeah, what happened was, I put this in the comment, I think, but it really was the 10th player was either going to be, wow, this deck actually can draw pretty well. The 10th player was either going to be Bakura or Valkyrie, right? So it is what it is. But I'm sure Valkyrie will get in there eventually. You just got to give it a couple times.
It's really cool that like I can theoretically lose this game and then roll Valkyrie again next week. That's like really enjoyable to think about.
Yeah, no, that's really, I mean, that's great. That's really good.
I will say I'm really glad we're doing this because those Labyrinth games, the Labyrinth Harpy games, they were like a little too interactive. Like we got into, unfortunately, too many interesting board states. And the whole time I was just thinking, what if you were playing against functionally just an AI bot? What if you were just wailing on a child, on a little German boy?
I think that, okay, but hear me out. Wouldn't that episode
Can you stop
have been
opening
so
this
much...
exact fucking hand? This is the 3rd week in a row I have played against this exact hand. How is this possible?
What? Okay, wouldn't that episode last week have been way cooler if it was Hunting Ground popping Destiny board all 3 games? I think that would have been pretty epic. Personally.
That would have been awesome. And I think it would have been good TV. And I think that, the crazy thing is that Dark Magician Blue Eyes, Dark Magician Girl, fucking hell. I don't want to do this.
It would have been more funnier. Is that? I don't think more funnier is the thing.
Okay, hold up. This is an interesting one.
Hold.
So we go Trias
So you
Hierarchy
will get a
here.
token.
That triggers Tellus the Little Angel.
Yeah.
And then we can activate Tellus the Little Angel.
Oh, what does this do?
We banish a spell from our hand. That's right. We minus even further. We summon 2 tokens. From here, we summon Chaos
Okay.
Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Here's where you write Geki me. Wow, I can't believe I get to do this twice.
Oh, no way. Really? That is Logis Flame face down?
It is Logis Flame.
Actually kind of fucked up. What is the on-field effect of that card?
It's Gravity Bind, actually.
Oh, shit.
It is a card you would have to
Nice.
out eventually.
Yeah, no, that is true. Well, I actually don't have a lot of outs to that. Well, okay, never mind.
I mean, you just play the game.
Wait, I'm actually, I should have done this for... Okay. I'm actually a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried. Let's,
I don't know. You seem like you're in
this
an
has
okay
to stack
position
into
here.
something. I'm going to be honest. This has to see something. Uh-oh.
Oh, little
What do you have?
Douglas! I will now fucking you up! That card isn't Hysteric Sign, is it?
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, we will find out. First, we will draw und card. Oh mein Gott, that card is fucking terrible. All right, that was a little too Italian. We activate the effect of
This
Trias
just made all sorts
Hierarchia.
Oh my god.
Tributing
Wait,
3
you could do the fucking...
fairies. We will be summoning this card and destroying your back row. And in sequence, we will be drawing 2. Yes, get your last stupid fucking card. Oh, Oh, wait, I can't beat this card.
25 defense.
Uh-oh. Oh,
A
9.
little scary.
I really can't out that. Fuck.
You ever watch, I don't think he had a German accent. Did you ever watch Kids Next Door growing up?
Yeah.
Wasn't there like, remember that guy, that little pudgy kid that was like obsessed with candy? Or
Oh,
it
yeah.
was like a Egyptian. Was he German? I feel like he might have been.
Yeah, he was probably
Because it was like an
German.
Indiana Jones parody, I think. Who knows?
Yeah.
Crush cards, roll the clip. Like, what the fuck is this guy?
Turned out to be a girl. Yeah, that was the... You know what?
What?
Yeah. God, you don't know anything about Kids Next Door lore.
I mean, I watched like every episode as a kid, but I don't remember. Okay.
It was fucked up that
He's trans. Sorry,
that
she's
the
trans,
delightful
yeah.
children from down the lane were actually an old Kids Next Door cell that had been
I do
brainwashed
remember
by
that.
father. Do you guys remember that?
I remember
shit
that
was
final
terrible.
Kids Next Door movie. That kind of went.
That
hard,
one was
actually.
crazy with grandfather in it. That shit was awesome.
It was that show. It was simply, you know, I'll go on record saying it. It was simply a good, dare I say, great show with lots of twists and turns that had good lessons for kids. Like I remember watching it and going like, Crush Cards, I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but I remember watching it and being like, why would they leave once they turn 13? Like, why would they, once they become teenagers, leave the Kids Next Door? And then like you grow up and you're like,
I get
you
it.
realize.
I get it.
Yeah, you get it.
It's
You've been brainwashed.
it's good. It's a very good show, and it has a lot of great lessons. Like, don't trust adults. Okay.
Or rich kids that bring you to their birthday party.
I mean, okay. I will be summoning Valkyrie Vierte. Doug, do you speak in the Deutsch at all?
Wait, this is actually getting out of hand.
Yeah, Vierte means, what does this mean? Green? She's green. I imagine it is.
It's green. I mean, green hair, green background.
By
It might as well
closing,
mean
by
green.
using the 10 gigabyte dueling feature, I am zooming in on the card and seeing her face looking like how to draw anime. Oh mein God, we did not get shit. And we
Wait.
have nothing to go into! Fuck!
Why didn't we
This
reveal
deck
one
is so
oh.
bad!
You can't out the 25. God. Fuck, dude. I can't.
Oh, keep drawing your shitty card! Oh, not so strong without synchro, are you, dumb fuck? Oh! Well, guess what, dumbass? This is once per turn. Oh, hold up, wait. I can even do better. What does this card do? Nothing. Okay, it does a little something. Happy lady. Okay. I will be normal summoning Valkyrie Zweite number 2 is coming out again.
Wait.
Zeborg, the shitty monarch. Yes, send a wind-winged beast to the grave. I do not give an unfuck. Oh shit, wait. This is actually quite strong. Fuck.
Please don't have the double battle phase.
Okay, Vierte, find me a mischief of the time goddessin. Please. Kill this white bastard. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Wait. That's a continuous spell, right?
Oh my god, it's a quick play! I am so fucking mad! Oh, my deck! It is not good!
I remember going to this pack and I was like, why do all these cards like purposefully anti-synergize with each other?
I have been winning Eine board state for 6 turns and it does not matter! Holy shit!
Might matter. Might matter.
Me adding another fucking ultra to hand. Oh, maybe this time, little German boy. How in the fuck is this deck still on the wheel?
The Labyrinth pack. It's too
good.
good.
The commentors, they were right. I should never have doubted them.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. I mean, you drew like 6 cards. That was pretty good.
I did not draw any cards. I used Vierte twice and drew nothing. I drew anything.
The Trias guy, didn't that draw like 3 cards?
It drew me 2 cards. You are right.
Oh, 2 cards. Okay. Yeah, Leo, let's summon this. Let's pop this.
Oh, nice pop,
yeah, I mean, I guess
stupid bitch. Oh fuck, do you get the pet dragon thing? No, you get an Eine Happy
pet
lady.
dragon.
This card does nothing. Pop your own hunting ground, stupid bastard. You don't know a goddamn thing. Now that's a little too much Mario.
Why is it so bad though? Like that's what I wanted.
Valkyrie?
Like, why do they do that?
I don't know.
No, why does hunting ground mandatory?
Oh, because it was made in 2001.
True. All right, let's go battle. Pack.
Oh, I bet you are very excited to be. Oh my fucking god.
Am
I dead here?
Maybe.
I better not be.
20. I don't think so. Even with this boost, I don't think so. This.
Jesus Christ.
15. No, you should be good. You're fine.
Fine, he says. You're about to proc the harpy lady, the harpy harpist,
just
the harpy
fine.
poopy, and the
Just
holy shit. And you draw 2 cards? Awesome.
Well, you know,
wait, what the fuck?
drew
Now
2
you don't
cards,
get to proc
I
harpy
gotta draw
harpist. See, it's great. That better not be fucking Icarus attack. That's all I gotta say. If that is fucking Icarus, that better not be a fucking Icarus attack.
You're good. Why am I restricted to only wind monsters right now?
Oh! That does not do a goddamn thing. Fucking hell. Okay.
You just need to draw Valkyrie Circular.
We begin with Hala the Fala.
Okay, this could actually that can fuck me up a little bit.
Activating the effect.
Yep.
I summon Valkyrie Brunhilde. This big ass bitch is going to kill your stupid ass monsters. Oh my god, if that card is fucking Icarus attack, I will be so mad. You will not hear the end of it. I will normal summon Vierte, which you ungracefully put back in my hand, you asshole. We will try
maybe
to draw.
Well, See, I didn't want to put the other guy back in Valhalla. You could just pop.
The game is over, you stupid bastard! I activate Ride of the Valkyries!
Rare!
Come to the field, my beautiful women! Oh my god! Oof, I am nutting!
Why am I at so... Where'd my attack points go?
The same place your life points are going, silly Billy!
Alright, that's pretty good, that's pretty good.
And next, I will be adding from my deck to my hand the mischief of the time goddess. Oh my god. Get the fucking there. Kill this white bastard.
So you, just yesterday, you were joshing me about this card. You know what I pulled this week, Joseph?
Fuck!
Swords.
That is very annoying. I must admit. I am a little pissed off about that shit. Fuck! Oh my god.
Although, with the second battle phase...
It is time for you to get fucking timed on.
So why does this card say send it to the grave? Like, why does it say that? It's gonna go to the graveyard anyway.
Shut up! You don't know shit. You are a very big dumb asshole.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll protect it again.
I guess you will, won't you?
Oh,
there is just no fucking way it works like that.
Skip to the start of battle phase of your next turn so I can use once per turn effects again?
Oh my god, I am so fucking mad about that.
That is not how I thought that would work.
Okay, I don't care anymore. This does not matter to me. But perhaps it will matter to you! Vierte!
Oh, from your deck. I wonder if you had done that in your other battle phase to get.
Yes, I would have
won.
won. I am not very smart. And for some reason it is a once per turn. Oops.
Yeah. Valkyrie cards, you know.
Okay, I think I actually still win the game.
Oh my god.
By special summoning a Valkyrie Erda.
Oh, again? Yeah.
I can get the fucking
11. Wait. 6? I do lose still.
That is correct! You cannot defeat my beautiful German woman!
Okay, but let's just go through. It's 11, and then this one can attack over for... Well, wait. It'll go to 11. Oh, this one isn't based on how many monsters I have. If I do this, I go to... Wow, you actually did win.
That's correct! You fucking stinky man! Woohoo!
I can't believe it. How were Valkyries the first deck to legitimately take us to game 3? How is that even possible?
Oh my god.
Dude, imagine if Harpies stay on the wheel. Valkyries.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can go first. You can
I
go
bet.
first.
I fucking bet, dog.
Yeah, no, this will be it. Oh my god.
I will say if I win game 3 by some miracle, and we have to keep the fucking S tier Harpy deck on the wheel, I will cry. Oh, this does not look very good. This one, I do not think this one is going to fuck.
Maybe you'll get Harpies next week.
Maybe
No,
you will get out of my fucking hair. How about that?
No, this hand looks all right. Oh, it's actually kind of annoying that I do that. 2 back row. You know, I've learned my lesson. I think I'm gonna stop randomly popping back row. I think we're not doing that anymore.
Oh, I'm so happy that, you know, I have figured out a mechanism to counterplay your fucking Harpy's Feather Duster. Oh,
Yeah.
you drew Perfumer? Is that what happened?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. You know, it's.
Oh yes, you are. I know you are. You literally already did.
Yeah, I do
You
like
already
complaining
did.
quite a bit.
Oh, nice deck, dude. Whoa, this is so cool.
I mean, it's. Yeah, it's not bad.
That's not lethal. I think it's not lethal.
So the Loge's Flame only works if you control a harp or a Valkyrie, right?
That is correct. I actually will try to not take as much damage here.
Oh, okay.
Una light fairy.
Light fairy, right? I mean.
Yes, and then we tribute it for the Trias Hierarchica. How crazy is that shit?
That's fine. That's fine. I will continue the attack. We'll take that out.
Scheisse.
Are you freaking out? Okay, 22.
Okay, fuck. Oh, son of bitch. Okay, that is very bad for me.
Yeah, so it would have been lethal, but no, you had that out. You had that out. Let's go Harpist.
Fucking shit, man. That is very.
I'm
not
sure it's fine.
Are you? I am not particularly sure it is fine.
I think we're gonna go these two into slash.
Oh, don't think too hard about it, my good friend.
And then I'm actually gonna use these two for a card I have not revealed yet.
Baguska. Fuck. That is not okay. You are.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not quite Baguska. This doesn't even feel that strong. I feel like you could come back from this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Valhalla plus anything, like, I don't have a spell or trap, right? So, you know, maybe not. I guess you got to deal with.
Sorry, was that the
cards.
second channeler I just saw? Haven't seen that yet. Second channeler there?
Yeah.
All right, just checking.
Well, last week I didn't have any, so I thought this week.
Boy, I'm so sorry.
No, actually, I'll tell you this: our pulls were terrible up until the final 5 packs, where we got Channeler, and then Duster, and then Slash or something, like all 3 in a row. So got a little. Okay.
Oh my God! How could this have happened?
You took a game off me. That's pretty impressive. I'm gonna say.
Oh no, not the cowboy. Das ist eine joke.
Let me see your Valkyrie deck. Let me see.
What the fuck you hoping to see?
3 of everything
No,
with Christia?
No, it's fucking nothing. We actually pulled so poorly that we pulled an out of pack UR in the first 10 and then no UR in the second 10.
That's horrible.
It's as bad as the deck could be.
Any copies of Angel 01 or no?
No. I think
You
we
got
pulled
Treeborn
like
Frog.
1 copy of Angel 01. I just didn't want to play him.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, sorry. Let me
One
rephrase
got
that.
his sweet revenge.
Of our super pulls, we got 4 Athena.
Oh,
That was cool.
Well, that could have FTK'd me.
Could it have? I
Yeah.
think perhaps it is unlikely that could have happened. We did craft.
Yeah.
Our UR craft was the ride, and I was very happy to have crafted ride.
It's a cool royal.
It is a nice
That's a cool
royal.
royal. You'll have to play Valkyries on the channel now.
Not
he
good.
did have Goddess game when you dustered. No way. Really?
Oh, okay. So yes, the reason I set the whole hand was because I wanted to get it all popped and then Goddess, but you bounced the Tellus instead of walking over it.
See, I was playing around it.
were.
I knew. I've done it. Okay. See you guys next week. No more harpies. They're gone. Okay. Nice.
Regrettably, I think that
was really
that video is going to end up better than the last one.
Yeah, it will. It will. I bet. But here's the thing: like, even with all the complaining that people have been doing, it is still like doing well.
Yeah. People love to whine and then watch.
Like, I can't sit here complaining about like a video that has like 87K views after 2 days. Like, that's just not correct. Okay, so let me explain this commenters don't understand, which is actually going to be called Do Commenters Understand? This is a little game that we're going to play with my chat and your chat. So how this is going to work, let me share my screen. I have brought up Wait, what? Oh. What I have is a collection of comments that are meant to spark debate. And we're going to read them. We're going to give our thoughts on them. And then the chats are going to vote if they agree or disagree with the comment. So it's actually the chat deciding if this commenter understands.
Oh my God. You're going to put the commenters against the chat?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Should be good.
All right.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
I don't know if you can show the chat the comments, but they are.
Yeah, they can see them.
Okay. I can't decide if I want to do an intro in. Yeah, I'll probably do the intro. I don't know what I want to say. Like, welcome to a lot of comments on the Pot of Greed. Here's MBT. Explain the rules. Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Welcome to Do Commenters Understand Pot of Greed? I recently uploaded a Pot of Greed video and it's gotten a lot of comments. A lot of people have their own opinion about Pot of Greed and how good or bad it is. And what we have today is a collection of some intriguing comments. I won't say bad comments. We got some good, some bad, kind of in the middle, all sorts of things, things that spark discussion. I've brought MBT here today. We're going to talk about how we feel about these comments, but then the chat on Twitch, both of our chats are going to decide if that commenter understands Pot of Greed. So after we talk about, debate these comments for a little bit, the chat is going to vote whether or not they agree or disagree with the comment, which is going to determine if that commenter understood what they were talking about. Are you ready, MBT?
I think, is this purgatory? All right, your goal is to decide if the commenters or your chat is correct. I'm good, man. I don't know if I need
it's out of our hands.
All right, okay, I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, first comment. This is one that came up over and over and over again. In the video, I pretty much only talked about cards that literally said draw 2, so I missed a couple. A ton of people pointed out that Engage is at 3 and people aren't playing it. And as we all know, Engage, I remember hearing this comment, is better than Pot of Greed. It gets you a search and a draw. How do you feel about this Engage argument? This comes up a lot, I think.
I feel that a significant amount of the individuals who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Only interact with Yu-Gi-Oh! As far as consuming like Yu-Gi-Oh! Dank meme compilation number 67, right? Like, I don't think they've actually ever played the game. I think mostly what they're doing is like reading Reddit posts and then regurgitating the Reddit posts. Because this one, it's got the stink of Reddit on it. I can tell that upvotes can be put on the left of this one. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong every time everyone says it. I understand the impulse. You get a.
I just realized 1 second. You're good. You're good. Yeah. Sorry. I just realized I don't have any of the commenters on my screen.
Oh.
It doesn't really matter, except that. Why isn't this working? I don't know why it's not working. Photo apps, photos. I mean, that's okay. Chat, you're just gonna have to listen. I don't know.
Sure.
You're just gonna have to listen. There's too. I think it's because it's streaming too many plays. That's kind of weird though. I don't know. Not sure why it's not working. Maybe it's because it's window. I guess I could pull up the Discord. That'd be fine. I mean, although Discord's like kind of. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be a extra issue on here. Okay, yeah, I'll pull up the Discord. That's fine. Discord. Okay, there you guys go. You can see this now. Okay. Sorry, you can keep talking about this now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's wrong. It's been wrong every time I've ever seen it. The difference between Pot of Greed and Engage being that, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players tend to be like, well, a random draw is just like, it could be any bad card, but a search is a targeted good card. It's just like an awful mentality to have.
Well, I think the big thing that they miss too, which I think is like, it's crazy that it gets missed all the time, because like Engage isn't being played in every deck, which I think is the argument. But Engage, you can't just play it in your
Yeah,
deck.
you
Like,
need
first
search
off, it doesn't
targets.
draw a card unless you have 3 spells engraved, but also, like, you have to play targets for it. Like, I think that's a huge deal.
And-
that it's like, yeah, it's searching is good, but, like, can you even use those targets in a lot of the like?
I mean, let me to be honest, if there was a deck that could consistently get 3 spells into the graveyard, at a moment's notice, and also maybe wanted some of the Sky Striker cards, it would be playing 3 Engage. It would be almost a no-brainer, the same way Pot of Greed is. If you need a reference point for that, in Master Duel, Snake Eye can sometimes get 3 spells into the graveyard, and like Sky Striker Snake Eye is a deck with tops. Like it is a it's a good card.
It's good.
That searches a limited
ubiquitous,
pool
though.
of conditionally powerful cards. Pot of Greed just gets you 2 cards.
Yeah. All right, chat. Time to vote. Guess we're just doing, comment. This is really hard because there's a cat on the keyboard. Agree. I'm just gonna do it for like a minute. Disagree. Let me know your thoughts, chat. Do you agree or disagree with this? Surely the chats won't answer what they don't feel.
Oh, do we have to vote too?
Surely. You could if you want to bring. Yeah, I mean, I think you could bring your little chat in there.
Sure.
Give their opinion. Some of these are like a little more, I don't think they all have easy yes or no answers. I think that some of them do actually spark a little bit more debate. So if they want to be part of the fun. There can be only one pot. True. Oh, let's not sit on the whole keyboard. Yeah, I know. It's so hard not to. I'm in disagreement with pot engage. It's whether or not you agree or disagree with the comment. With the comment itself. Okay, on my stream, 87% of people disagree with this comment, which I think makes sense.
On my stream, you know what? Actually, let me see if I can't just get it on my stream real quick. In the
yeah.
Wow, that looks like ass. Why does it look like ass?
Hell yeah!
Oh, there we go. Okay. So 94% of people said the better card was Pot of Greed in mine.
Yeah.
That's
That
really
makes sense.
shocking,
That
personally.
makes sense. Pretty, I'm going to say pretty uncontroversial take on that one. I think a lot of people don't like it. Or a lot of people disagree with that. Okay, I'll let you read this next one. Go for it.
They should make a ruling where if your deck only has cards from before a certain year, you can use Pot of Greed. Like 2010 and earlier, maybe.
So ignoring the fact that like it would be impossible to like make that ruling, let's say it's hypothetically possible. How would you feel about this? And maybe not even 2010 is a cutoff.
You're
Maybe it's,
asking
like,
me
2014.
if you want me to add Yugi boomers to the list of protected classes under discrimination lawsuits. If this is supposed to be some sort of affirmative action for people who stopped playing because synchros were too hard, right?
Yeah, give them a little bone, Yeah,
well, I'll give them something. Why don't I give them a piece of my mind?
Yeah.
So this is strange in that, I mean, obviously, like you said, it's completely unworkable. It's ridiculous.
Right.
But I think it would be fine. Like, if this could happen, I don't think it would change anything. I think those decks would still be ass.
Obviously. I mean, what year would it have to be to like matter? Maybe 2015?
I
mean,
think
I don't know if it ever
legitimately
would.
2013 it starts being a problem. Like once you start getting like spell books and dragon rulers, I could see playing like people have seen decent success with spellbook at like a rogue level now. Of course, it's just like playing Ecclesia and Dogmatica stuff, but like you would make a decision to be like, maybe I don't play Ecclesia and Dogmatica stuff, and I just jam Pot of Greed in there, and I like just Yogin them out. I could see that happening.
Got a couple people in my chat saying Exodia. I think, as someone that's played probably more Exodia than anyone in chat, at least, one of doesn't really change it. Because, once your deck gets going, you just draw infinite. So I'm not sure. It might increase your win percentage by 5% or whatever. But let's see what chat. I got people in chat agreeing with this one. Let's see what you guys think about it.
All right.
No way I have to rewrite the poll every time. Do we have any mods in chat? Oh my god, this is actually so annoying. You can't redo polls with maybe I can copy it.
Do you have mods?
Got a couple. I could ask Austin to hop on. I think it's exactly Austin and Jordan. No one else.
Wait, Dyer actually has a pretty good point. She says, Pot of Greed could be at 0 today, and it still wouldn't see play.
True. Actually true. Austin Hertz is here. Ayo, are you Austin? Are you here? Am I on your second monitor? Can you do these polls for me?
See, I don't even bother asking my mods because I know they're just going to say no.
This is so sad. Can we get 10 mods? Yeah.
This is why I think that Yugi tubers are the most oppressed class. All right, we got 78% of people said, fuck you, Yugi boomer. I don't want this rule.
Okay. Kind of similar. I have 64%, which I think is kind of interesting. So, I think it wouldn't matter. And also it's impossible to do, but I think hypothetically it would be okay. I think that would be okay.
Real quick, I want to point out for this poll, I let people purchase additional votes. This person spent 25,000 points on additional votes.
Man, they really feel strongly about this, I guess.
I guess. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. All right. I got this one. Yeah, this one's kind of interesting. Now I'm wondering if Pot of Avarice let you shuffle from both graveyards, would it be OP? Going second, it would mostly be Pot of Greed, and you might even deny your opponent resources. Now, we have recently seen Soul Release see play, and a kind of similar thing here. I think this one, I think it might see a little play. I don't know if it'd be overpowered, but I think it would be. I think that could be an interesting take on Pot of Avarice. How do you feel about it?
It'd be. So Pot of Avarice is monsters only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think this card would be awesome. Do I think this card would be really good? Super powerful? Yeah, for sure. I think this card would see a ton of play in a lot of side decks and in a ton of formats.
Good
it would
thrust
be
target.
In a ton of formats, it'd be oh, God, not this. But I think it would be sick. I think this card existing would be nice. It feels bad to have had to play Soul Release during that terrible time when everyone thought it was the best possible thing you could be boarding against Fire King Snake Eye. It would be cool if there was a version that felt modernized or something. And also, I think it opens up a lot of really fun post-board gameplay options for let's say you're a Snake Eye player. Now it behooves you to keep cards out of your graveyard. So maybe you engineer your combo a little bit different so you only end on 4. So your opponent has to commit before they fire Pot of Avarice. Or maybe you end in such a way that you've got a guy who can quick play Reanimate from the graveyard so that it fizzles the same way that Pot of Avarice would. I like this card. I like this.
Yeah, no, I like that. We'll say agree or disagree. Agree is going to be that this card should exist, I think. You know what, chat? I'm not even going to write the question anymore. I'm just going to write agree or disagree because the cat's covering all the keyboard. It's hard enough already. You guys know what we're doing.
All right, Chad wants to know what we're calling this card.
Pot of...
So Pot of Avarice,
stealing.
Yeah, all the pots are about greed, right? But this pot would be about stealing from an opponent. So maybe it could be Pot of Taxes. Maybe it could be a Pot of Joe Biden. Pot of Voracity. Okay, I don't think that's good. Pot of Envy. That's a great name.
Oh, That's kind of cool. We actually have another one that I think is another interesting discussion about. We'll take a look at that one later. It's like
Pot
a joke
of
comment, but also not a joke
clemency. Ooh.
What,
You guys
what
are
does that
good at
word
this.
mean?
Pot of gooning. Okay, that one that's not it. Called by the pot. That one's not bad either.
Called by the pot.
All right, I got 78% of people said yes, they do want it, and one person contributed 80,000 points to that. They said, I really
Holy
want
shit.
it.
I have 82%. All right, Konami, get on it. We found the next pot card to print. I think it would be cool.
Should note, this card cannot draw 2 cards. This card has to draw exactly 1 card, right?
Oh, really?
I mean, there's just no way, right? 2 cards.
I'm sure 2 is fine. You know, because it'd be good, but you couldn't prosperity that turn. I bet 2 would be fine. All right, let's move on.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah. Can't prosperity. All right, here's another one.
Oh.
Go for it.
I think they should errata Ancient Leaf so that you need to have 8,000 life points, pay 2,000, draw 2. That would be fair. What is with people trying to fix Ancient Leaf? Do we just have like such psychic damage from that like Master Rule 6 leak where it got bought out?
Yeah, I was about to say, do you remember that?
Yo, hell yeah. I bought a playset that day. For like $2 a piece.
You bung it. Oh my God, you cannot say that. You really bought a
Doug,
playset?
the opportunity cost was so low. I spent $6. If it was true, I would have been out 100.
My buddy and I played a 2-headed giant Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and we started with 16,000 life points. And you bet your ass we played 3 Ancient Leaf. we were like the only person that thought of that. Like at the whole tournament, it's like, what are you guys doing? It's pot of greed.
What are you, stupid?
Agreed.
Did you win?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we killed. It was like he full pendulum comboed. I set 5 paleo traps. Good luck.
Jesus, what's wrong with you people? Okay, so, I mean, I guess I'll be the one to say it. This is way too broken. It's pot of greed. It's there's only one turn anyway. Who cares?
I think you're right. You know, I think that it'd be good. Like it's basically Brilliant Fusion with no garnets. When you think about it, I think that it's just a card that if you draw turn 1, it is literally just the 2,000 life points doesn't matter. It's more just a restriction that you can't have taken any life points, but I think it'd be too strong. I think it'd be too good.
I mean, I'm about to play when the Millennium cards come out. I'm considering paying 6,000 life points for like a Snake Eye starter. You know, when Sprite Gishki was big, people were paying 5,000 life points to end on Elf. You know, like life points, they're not super important.
I mean, UBell players were just recently playing the ancient map or whatever.
Oh God!
Yeah, pay half their life to search UBell cards. So
how much would this
we
have
gotta
to
remember
cost?
life points don't matter.
How much would this have to cost for you to feel like it was fair? If this card said 7,000 life points,
7,000. 7,000. I think it. Honestly, at 7,000, I think it would still see play.
There's some people in chat saying it'd have to be $79.99.
Oh, I got some saying that too. I think if it was 72, that'd be pretty good because a lot of cards pay 8, so it would restrict you from doing that.
Yeah.
All right, let me put the poll out there. So this poll is going to be whether or not you guys think that this card can exist. Sorry, this is in like all my videos. This is one that takes like way too much setup, but I think the final result will be really clean, you know?
Mm-hmm.
As usual. 7,000 Dynamorphy with Climax? Yeah, but who cares about those Dynamorphy? They'll just jerk each other off anyway. Who cares?
How many of these do you have so I can like budget?
We have 8 more, or we can skip a couple if you need time.
No, 8 more is fine.
I cut a couple before starting the stream that I thought were like necessary. Exo pay 6 or 8? 8. No, a lot of cards pay 8, chat, because it's 1/10 of your life. That's why they do that. If you didn't know. All right, I have, unsurprisingly, the highest so far, 98% saying that this card cannot exist.
I have 76 on no. And the points keep going up. One person contributed 120,000.
Got it. That's a Dynamorphia player.
Yeah, they're like, it has to go.
Oh, and the 2% on mine is just one person. Like literally one person. Nice. Okay. Next one. God, it's like so many windows up. I can't even imagine doing this on one monitor. Here we go. I think this is, yeah, you can read this one. Have fun.
We messed around at my locals a couple of years ago and unbanned a bunch of cards. POG was set to 1, and whilst pretty much everyone used it, I can honestly say it did not have a huge impact. Greed is very good, but I'm sorry, it is not a busted card, and set to limited, it would be totally fine. At a casual level, it will just be a tiny boost, and at a pro level, it will be a tiny speed boost, and a prime target for hand traps. This argument should have ended years ago, and this card should be freed from its prison. This one's genius. It's so good. So
if you don't draw it, it sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. How can you be like, I'm sorry, it wasn't very good. It was just in every single deck. It was
yeah.
I also like there's so much meat in this one. It's a prime target for hand traps. What hand traps? Ash?
So I will say, I don't think I put too many of those in there. That was one of the most common defenses of Pot of Greed being back, is like, oh, it'll just get ashed. Here's the thing.
Okay, well, then it's
two
called
things.
by.
First off, if it always immediately baits the ash, that means it's probably too good. But also think about the situation where you activate a search effect, your opponent ashes that, and then you just Pot of Greed. We already know tactics. That's good. Like 99% of the time, people draw a card. Maybe not. I mean, people take a card out of their hand, but drawing 2 with tactics is very common, and this would just get you into that spot. But also,
so you could go pot into
your
tactics.
Yeah.
I also like, my favorite part of this one is at a casual level, it will be a tiny boost, and at a pro level, it will be a tiny boost. Oh, okay. So why even delineate them? Why not just say it will be a tiny boost?
It would be a tiny bit. Yeah. Well, the card quality of both casual and competitive decks is exactly the same. So who cares about drawn 2?
I will say, I mean, I think the reason that you get ones like this is people misunderstand what Pot of Greed is. If only there was some video explaining it. But they think that it's a card that you activate and win immediately, like it's Exodia all rolled up into a spell. But no, I mean, the reason you play Pot of Greed is because it gets you more options in your deck that is already good. So like, it's not going to feel like you are losing to Pot of Greed against Snake Eye. It's going to feel like you're losing to Snake Eye Ash. But cards that make it more likely to find those cards and an additional card are at a premium. So I don't know.
I think we can even say from like just watching progression, even that like every time Pot of Greed is drawn, it's like a huge eye roll. It's like, oh, the Pot of Greed is, I think notably, it's just a sacky one of that doesn't feel good to play against.
In the last episode of Progression, Alex did not play Pot of Greed and won anyway. That proves that this commenter is right.
He cut Pot of Greed?
I think he forgot.
Oh,
he just built the deck and forgot.
Playing BA.
Yeah. But you would still play it in BA.
Yeah, well, the thing I remember seeing was that he was playing like Foolish or something, and I was like, is Foolish really better than Pot of Greed?
All right. Pot of Greed, good or bad, chat? Is it going to be a big deal? Is it going to have a huge
Is it
impact?
okay as a one-of? Because you won't draw it that often. Keep in mind, this person did play a casual tournament where people didn't play it. So
No. Not that people didn't play it. Everyone played it. Pretty much everyone used it.
Oh, people didn't draw it.
No. They didn't say that either. They just said it didn't have a huge impact.
Yeah, I guess I'm not even...
This is the thing, is like, this is, I mean, not to get into masochist ban list too much, but when we used to do those, the thing is, a significant amount of these cards can come off the list and not ruin the game, but will have a measurable bad impact on the state of the game. Like, if you unban Pot, it's not going to ruin Yu-Gi-Oh!, but it is going to increase the number of really frustrating situations that people get into. And like that, that's bad in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, think about all the times that people like top deck Pot of Prosperity when they're down to no cards, and it's like, oh my god, like of course you drew their like Pot of Greed. While it's not Prosperity and hand picking cards, drawing 2 is basically hand picking in modern Yu-Gi-Oh because you draw into search effects.
Yeah. All right, I got 260,000 people or 260,000 points on bad. It says person says bad.
Yeah, no, I got 83%, so makes sense. Just draw the out. Exactly, just draw the out. All right. Okay, this is an interesting debate right here. See, this is one that I'm like, I'm not sure what people are going to say. I would argue that Pot of Prosperity is statistically stronger, except for the once per turn drawback.
Oh man, people are gonna hate this one. They are 100% correct. They are absolutely correct.
What if it was at 1? I think there's an interesting argument to be made there about like because it handpicks the card.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. Pot of Prosperity is a card with really well-designed downsides. The once per turn, the no drawing, and the extra deck shit all matters. Every one of those downsides matters. Even in decks that don't use the extra, a lot of the time it's like, it does cut off a little bit of options, because the extra is just another hand. It is a really well-designed card in terms of drawbacks. I would not say that at present, Pot of Prosperity is better except for the once per turn drawback. But if you ignore all the drawbacks and you are in a vacuum thinking what's better, look at the top 7, pick one, or draw 2 off the top.
Yeah.
I think it is the look at the top 7 and pick one. I think that Yu-Gi-Oh! Exists in such a manner that a bunch of card advantage and playmaking capacity is isolated in very specific cards, right? And if you draw 2 and it's like Poplar Oak, you would much prefer to be able to look at the top 7 and find Snake Eye Ash, right? And so a card that gets you closer to those cards that are your like big 1-card combos, I think is more valuable than a card that probably will get you more. And if people have figured it out, the Freudian slip on 7 there. What I'm comparing here is exactly Dig Through Time. I'm legitimately just comparing it to Dig Through Time, one of the greatest cards in the history of time. And I think one of the best examples of how it would be better.
Here is that, not saying across the board, but throughout the years, and even nowadays, a lot of decks do choose to play Extravagance instead of Prosperity. So I think there is an argument to be made that in some decks, Pot of Greed might just be as good. Like, I'm looking at this comment, I'm like, let's not ignore the drawbacks. I think the drawbacks have to be considered. And I think that looking at the top 6 is probably better. Like, just the effect might be better than Pot of Greed because it's like super duality that has no restrictions. But, I think that because people have played Extravagance, it, clearly worse than Prosperity. But I think that does make an argument for like Prosperity might not necessarily always be better than Pot of Greed.
I think that's a good point of comparison because like Extravagance and Pot of Prosperity do compete for like the same slots in decks a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Or sometimes there will be a 3-2 split and like the one that gets 3, is maybe a little bit better. But I think that the fact that some decks play more Extrav than Prosperity kind of shows that like it is kind of deck dependent. Like in a deck like Fluandereeze,
because does Snake Eyes even play Prosperity right now?
Snake Eyes don't play either. I mean, they don't.
So would Snake Eyes play Pot of Greed?
Yes, I
think so.
Yes, for sure. But like I'm thinking of a deck like Fluandereeze.
Yeah.
The Fluandereeze needs to find like Robina, or like in a hand that has Robina needs to find Map, right? And like that's a card that can always do that, and it can give you like, but in a deck like Labyrinth where there's no like one card combo and you really just want like a bunch of traps and material, people tend to play like more Extravagance.
You want discards for the furniture.
Yeah, exactly. So like I think it's kind of deck dependent. And for real quick with respect to Snake Eye and Pot of Prosperity, the reason they don't play Prosperity has nothing to do with not wanting that effect. It's just that the extra deck exists and like you want every card in it.
Yeah, you want a 20-card extra deck, so you can't get rid of. I mean, you could Prosper 3, but All right, chat. Let's see. This is. I think this is. I think this could go either way. This is. So. Yeah, it's just. Do you agree that prosperity? Ignoring the drawback. Do you think that the prosperity with its current effect?
Oh, you mean just like prosperity as it currently exists?
Well, yeah, because this is except for the once per turn drawback. I don't think that makes like any because I don't think that's like that makes any sense, right? Like, of course.
Oh, sure. I mean, well, no, I mean, I feel like prosperity in its current form is clearly worse than Pot of Greed, but like a prosperity effect without any of the drawbacks, would that be better than Pot?
Well, okay. I mean, we can say, yeah, okay, chat. I mean, factor in the once per turn. You would need enough cards to banish from your extra deck for that to use multiple. All right, chat. Let's see what you got. You can still banish opponent's extra.
Ooh, that's a good. Wait, can you do that? I've never actually tried that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I've never tried it either, so maybe it does work. Who knows? I don't know.
Rebecca says you actually can with Xtrav because it says random. So like every time I've activated Xtrav, it randomly banishes from mine, but theoretically it could randomly banish from my opponent if it just selected it.
Yeah, you've just been low rolling.
Yeah. Wow.
That's funny. I get a lot of comments that say, I mean, I'm sure you do too on stuff, but like so many people don't realize that if a card just says like tribute, it doesn't necessarily mean both players' side of the board. Like commonly misconstrued thing. All right. Oh, this is a very controversial one in my chat. This is not a joke. It literally ended on 50-50. Exactly.
Wow. I had someone donate 300,000 points, but prosperity did end up winning.
Really? Okay. By how much?
A lot. 75-25. Okay.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Oh, but the person who donated said no. They said Pot of Greed. I don't know. I know Joseph go exactly one video without mentioning another card game challenge, but they banned Dig Through Time super early. I really do feel like that effect is just so fucking strong.
How many mana was that card?
Oh, it was okay. It was 8 mana, but it wasn't. The thing was, it was
Still
one of
too
those.
good.
It was one of those cards that had Delve on it, so it was only ever really like 2. It was fucking.
Delve was like you can use mana on the gray.
Yeah, the discussion was to give you a Magic the Gathering parallel. There were 2 Delve spells that were both competing for the same slot in a lot of these decks, and one was Dig Through Time, which was like 6 and 2 blue to look at the top 7 and draw 2 of them. And then the other one was Treasure Cruise, which was 7 and a blue with Delve to draw the top 3 of your deck. So you would pay either 1 mana to draw 3 or 2 mana to look at the top 7 and take 2. And so
that actually was pretty similar to this debate.
Yeah, the 2 mana to look at the top 7 got banned way earlier. It was like a huge problem.
It's interesting. All right, you got this one.
But like we said,
yeah,
they ended up being like the card that just draws was like chat saying was like a tempo card, and the card that like searches was like a combo starter and like would be played in all the combo decks.
Yeah.
Okay. It would be cool to have a list on the ban list of cards for that. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me a sec. It would be cool to have a list on the ban list of cards for that you can only have one of amongst all the cards on the list. Cards that are very, very powerful but not game-breaking cards like Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Delinquent Duo, Confiscation. You can choose one and only one. Well, I'm choosing Graceful Charity over and over again.
A separate limited one list for like, Pokemon and Ace specs, like someone in chat pointed out, kind of like the Rush Duel.
It's literally legends from Rush Duel.
Yeah.
I go to bat for Rush Duel all the time. I do not like the legend system. It just feels like it's cool to have classic iconic cards in your deck, but in practice, it only ever one of 2 things only ever happens. Either they have to balance some crazy card in archetype around the fact that you can only play a single copy and it's not super likely you're going to find it, or you are picking the exact same card every time. It was really annoying when they were like the new legend system. Look how cool this is going to be, and the the way that it developed, everyone was just like, okay, fine, I'll put Graceful Charity in my deck. And it was like,
About to say, isn't Graceful one?
yeah, like
that sounds
there was
crazy.
just a de facto best legendary card for like a long time. And it's rough. I like, oh cool, I drew the Saki one of that, like I just get to play. Like that's not super enjoyable, even if you get to bat and be like, whoa, it's Graceful Charity.
Yeah. I think that the A-Spec in Pokemon worked better because Pokemon has so much draw power that like the A-Spec, you just assumed you were just like, oh,
You'll
do they
have
play
it.
computer search, do they play super scoop up or whatever. But I think in Yu-Gi-Oh specifically I think this idea could work for certain cards, but I wouldn't want to see it on Saki one of spells that are unsearchable.
I agree.
I think there's a world where that works. But let's see. I got a lot of people in chat actually arguing the other way. So let's see if you guys agree or disagree with a limited one list for some of these cards that they're mentioning here: Pot of Greed, Graceful, Delinquent Duo, etc.
It's weird, like there is an analog in Duel Links, but in practice, the Duel Links limited one list is usually meant specifically to just stop cards from being played at 3. I think the limited 2 list for a long time was like this. Like they would just put every pretty good card on the list and be like, you're only getting 2 of these total, like pick the best ones. And, you know, in practice, it was like if your deck had synergy with one of the limited 2 cards, then you would play that. Or if an archetypal card was on the limited 2, you'd have to play that and miss out on playing like an Econ. Otherwise, you were playing Econ, right?
Yeah. Chat, clearly AAAA is agree and DDDDD is disagree.
What are
the
you?
cat
Do you
is
know?
fully on the keyboard?
Are
That
you-
is all I can press.
Are you still partnered? What's going on here? Do you know how to stream?
What? Yeah, I can't type right now, so I'm just doing, the quickest pull that I
Wait,
can.
is your cat walking on the keyboard?
No, just laying across. See, you don't have a cat, so you don't know. He's just
guess.
fully laying on it as like a like. Have you seen people that buy like a second keyboard because
Oh, for
cats
the
like
cat?
laying on them so
That's
much?
funny.
Yeah, like that's a real thing. I have 84% disagreeing with this, but that's
Wow.
not that's not fully.
I wasn't expecting that either, but I have 91% disagreeing with it with a 265 Andy.
That's fair. Okay. Seems like people don't want that. Duel Links and Rush Duel have it, so I don't think it's impossible that this ever gets added to the TCG, but I do think it's unlikely.
I will say the way that it works in all the Rush Duel things I've played is really just frustrating.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay. You want me to try this one?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Honestly, we can just skip this one. This is just like a funny one, but we can just skip it.
If you,
I don't know.
yeah. Okay. I miss
All
Pot
right.
of Greed. I wouldn't have a problem with it being limited to 1 or 2. Everyone has hand traps, and it's a random draw, unlike search cards that get you exactly what you want. Pog being random, especially today, is a +1, but the drawback is if you get a dead draw, which happens when you run 3 to 5 hand traps monsters that can't be summoned unless certain conditions are met.
12 likes, by the way.
Wow.
12 likes. That's why I included this one.
We've probably already covered this, right? But I mean, one thing I do want to kind of push back on is the concept that drawing into hand traps is bad. You don't have to
Yeah.
combo every turn. If you like pot tactics and you draw like Imperm, Ash, Nibiru, Droll, you're fine passing. You got to be like, oh, whatever. I'll try it again next turn. Fuck it.
Yeah. No, I think chat, this one's really, I'll do it. We're not going to debate this one too much, but the poll is going to be, we don't even need to, no, this is just the same comment now that I've seen it. Okay. No poll on that one. Oh, this is a funny one. I say Konami gives us 1 month of Pot of Greed being at 3 just for the fun of it, maybe for like the 30th anniversary or something. How do you like the idea, just as a concept, Konami just fucking with us one ban list just for fun?
Yeah, well, I feel like they've done it in the past. The Snatch Steal returned in 2013. But yeah, for sure. Why not? It's do it like from August to September when there's like no events. We're just waiting on Worlds. Just ruin locals for a month. See what happens. I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Put it to 3. Honestly, if just only to stop this debate, put it to 3 and we'll know. We'll know. Let's see how you guys feel about 3 Pot of Greed for, let's say, 1 month. 1 month of 3 Pot of Greed.
I think they should after Nats, they should do like a month of experimental format where they do a bunch of stupid shit like this. Or like maybe they introduce the like fun one of legend in TCG. They're like, whatever, let's just see how it goes. See if people like this.
Well, yeah, because like you're right. Like all you're just doing locals. I mean,
there's nothing going on.
Who cares? Like, let it fly. Let it rip.
Unban Makiura the Destructor. Fuck it.
Well, that's kind of what it was with Dark Matter Dragon. That only was legal at locals for like 2 weeks.
There was a fucking...
No event.
Wasn't there an event where DMD was legal? There was like a regional weekend?
There were regionals. I don't remember if it topped. I had someone at my locals playing it, and he like at the end of locals, he was like, "Yeah, this deck fucking sucks, man."
That was the thing, is it did top a shitload of regionals that weekend, but if you play it in the context of the other stuff that was available, it's actually only okay. It's like fine.
Yeah. I think people just wanted to play it because it was like immediately announced that it was banned.
Wow, that's crazy. We got a 98% said, "Yeah, let's go." GCD with the 75.
I have an over 90% as well. Okay, you've heard it here, Konami. Give us Pot of Greed back for 1 month. Want to take this one?
You're doing this one?
You got it. You got it.
Oh, just release Pot of Weed, where you draw 2 cards from your opponent's deck.
So obviously, sure, Pot of Weed, funny, but what do you think about this concept of drawing 2 cards from the opponent's deck? Like, obviously, right now, Snake Eyes Tier 0, but just in general as a concept. Like, let's say there's multiple decks in the format. Would this, Hearthstone does this a lot. I don't know if they still do, but with Priest cards, that was like their main gimmick for a while, was that they would take cards from the opponent's deck, which still was a +1, but less guaranteed. How do you feel about this?
I would, I think this card is... So I think the use case for this card is like turn 1, you activate this card, right? And you draw the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, and then you go, you got it, and you scoop up really fast, and you put the cards into your deck box, and you walk out, right? That's like how you play this.
Yeah, I hope you hit a bonfire.
Yeah. This is a really hard one to place. I think it is a good card. I think that your opponent is going to put good cards in their deck. The downside is like you get an archetypal card for cards that you are not playing. But a lot of those cards are fine out of context too. Like if you're playing against Lab and you draw like Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon, like now you know what your opponent's on and you have a piece of interaction.
Well, you can also like keep stuff hostage if you drew like a starter or like one of their lovely Labyrinth and just keep it in your hand. Like, that would suck.
I think that this is not good. I think the card is actually not particularly powerful. It might see side play for the mirror match in games 2 and 3. But I think pretty much any scenario that occurs as a result of this card is going to feel like shit. Like, I feel like it's going to be exclusively feels bad moments.
Real question, are you ashing the Pot of Weed?
Can you do that?
Probably not. Probably not. I don't think you'd ash it.
Hold up. Let me Ash Blossom.
Oh, if it says from their deck?
Yeah. Let me check.
Well, you can ash your own... I don't know what another example would be.
When an effect is activated that includes any of these effects, add a card from the deck to the hand. I mean, you would be able to do that, right?
Yeah, you could ash it. Oh, see, chat. I mean, I think there's arguments either way. I mean, so the agree is that you guys think it'd be okay to release. I think it'd be okay. I think this is fine. Maybe make it a once per turn, like every card, but like, I think it'd be fine. It'd be real good in mirrors. It'd be crazy right now, right? But in more open-ended formats, are you main decking this card? No way.
I'm main decking this right now for sure.
Yeah. it kind of breaks tier 0 formats. But we're kind of already doing that with Lullaby
yeah.
and Crossout in a way. Like,
oh, Crossout is good anyway. Fucking hell. I can't believe
Yeah.
we ever weren't playing this card. I remember playing it in like Adventure branded, and I was like, this card is really overperforming. And this format, it's like every deck is on the same 18 hand traps. So there's always something.
No, it certainly gets better the more hand traps that are commonly played, and everyone's playing the same ones right now.
Yeah. Well,
I have 80% agree that this card would be fine to release.
Tenpai plays all of them. It plays the bad hand traps too. It's just like, I'm out of playables.
15 card engine, you know?
They gotta stop printing those. I think you should have to have. I think it should be like a wealth cap. Like when you get your engine below 9 cards, you have to play more legally.
Yeah.
Ooh, we actually said 51.49 on mine with someone contributing 105,000. They said they do not want this card released.
That's fair. It's hard to say. It would be really good. Like I said, it'd be really good right now. Hard to say in the future. Okay, we just have two more. So here we go. Oh, that's not a comment. Well, actually, no, this is a comment. This is actually it is a comment. Yeah. You can take or I can take this one. Pot of Greed can come to 1, and I swear the format won't change. I agree with this. As we've been talking about, Pot of Greed is not a format warping card. It is just a unfortunate card to play against.
I mean, they could change the rules so that you can, bring a loaded gun to a YCS and hold your opponent at gunpoint for the whole game, and the format wouldn't change. But like that doesn't mean I think they should do it. I don't. I think the issue here isn't that. Oh, if we put Pot of Greed to 1, then Snake Eye will be dethroned. I think it's just that the card is annoying.
Yeah. Maybe cut that gun part out.
Yeah.
Let's have a vote on this one. I think it's like, would it change? No. Would it be worse? Sometimes? Yes. Can you imagine all the tournament reports from people like,
oh, they had the pot.
Oh, I got Pot of Greeded. Like, fuck, man.
Again, it's kind of like the masochist stuff where we're like, you can actually do a whole bunch of stuff that does not change the format even a little, but it does create a bunch of like really feels bad moments that you just don't want to exist in your card game.
Yeah. I mean, that's how, like, if you guys go back, I talked about the article before, not recently, but there's an article where they talk about when they didn't do this too often, but they talked about like the balance philosophy, and they talked about the first ban list, and they said that there was a point, which is true, where when you built your deck, there were literally 18 cards that were required to be played, all Saki one-ofs, and then you would look, so you were only deciding on 20 cards in your deck. And while I know some people think that about hand traps, and in Master Duel it is true for 10 spots, but in the TCG, like some decks don't play hand traps. Ash hasn't always been good in every. I mean, it's obviously very good, but it's not played in every deck. Decks play no, Branded often plays no hand traps, things like that. So
what's the 10th spot?
3 maxi, 3 it is 9. It's 9, yeah. This actually is not that clear cut. 60% agree, 40% disagree.
Oh, I didn't even run a poll. I don't care what you all think about this one.
That's fair. Last question here. You can read this one.
I imagine that eventually it will be power crept enough to be just okay. I remember when Upstart Goblin seemed impossible to unban because it made your deck into a 39 card deck. I imagine that the inability to interact with an archetype will eventually be just enough of a... consider the card pog to be just okay.
So we're thinking of, long-term, 5-10 years, which is hard to predict, but I think we're making the argument like... See, I think they would have, but would full power tier limit play Pot of Greed? Maybe not. Maybe they wouldn't have.
I'm gonna the crowd, they're gonna hate me for this one. Should I say it? They don't want me to say
it.
I think this is true. I think this is 100% correct. I know a lot of people are like, no, at some point, Pot of Greed is, at any point, Pot of Greed is going to have the capacity to draw you into good cards. And like, also true of Upstart Goblin. The reason Upstart Goblin is considered not playable right now is because a card in your hand that theoretically could be a hand trap and will get you one card deeper in your deck on your turn isn't a guarantee that you're going to be able to wield that card like as effectively as you would be able to. And
maybe if the game got to this point, it would be like a side deck card for going first.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that, like, I don't know if there's ever going to be a scenario where you wouldn't play it as a side deck card for going first. Maybe if they make, like, Drolls 2, 3, and 4. But I think that there is a real argument that it is super cuttable, especially in game ones.
Yeah. If we get
it will
to a
take
point
time.
where every card in your deck is a hand trap or an archetype card.
Yeah, like a hand trap or an archetype card that goes like
well,
+5, you know? And
yeah.
competes for like a normal summon slot, like has some sort of opportunity cost attached where that it's not just good to draw into multiples blind.
That's true. Okay, chat. This is our last question. I thought this one would be pretty controversial. Let's see where you're at.
I do like chat saying, if Pot of Greed is no longer good, then Yu-Gi-Oh will be lost. People said that about Upstart Goblin as well.
Yeah. There's lots of cards. I mean, I bet if you told people from, 10 years ago, well, more than 10 years ago, like 15 years ago, that like Monster Reborn isn't played anymore and Regeki's at 3 and isn't that popular. I mean, right now it's played in Tenpai, but like in general, not very, like I think that would, Mere Force at 3. I think it's very difficult to predict the direction that Yu-Gi-Oh is going to go.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the down would be prediction.
Yeah.
Delinquent Duo.
Is
I think
Yu-Gi-Oh
Delinquent
good
Duo,
right now?
isn't good now. I think if Delinquent Duo were legal now, okay, well, it would be frustrating to play. It's one of those cards in like
What about
in Masochist where it's like, is it good? But it is a damn frustrating card to play against.
Is Delinquent Duo better than Confiscation, do you think, in modern Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, not at all.
Because you need it. I mean, Confiscation is just... This is the thing, right? Well, Forceful Sentry, whatever. But, like, Tactics just has 3 really good effects.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the question of, can those cards come back? Change of Heart did come back, but Forceful Sentry, Pot of Greed, I'm not sure.
Forceful.
I have
the thing about
69%.
Forceful...
What?
Yeah, sorry. The thing about Forceful is that the information is so valuable, and you don't get that off Delinquent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's like they're only 1 instead of the 2 with Delinquent, but still pretty good. I have 69% agreeing that this could happen.
I have
eventually.
72 doing that.
Interesting. Okay, I mean, let's come back to this video in 5 years and see where, like, there was a time, I got a video where I was making fun of, I think it was like 2017, where I was making fun of that, like, someone said Spellbook of Judgment could come back someday, and I was like, no way Spellbook of Judgment for Jowgen won't be good in the future. Well, it isn't. It just isn't play. Like, it's hard to predict. Let us know what you guys think. I'm sure you already have been typing what you guys think about these comments from this video. I'm very curious. Thank you, MBT, for joining me today. Do commenters understand Pot of Greed? You guys let us know. Maybe. Nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time.
Yep.
Gonna do some Master of Faster right now. I can throw a host over.
No, I actually already did it. I'm doing a collab with someone else. If you are in chat, person I'm collabing with, I have to take a shit real quick, but I will be there before 2:30. I apologize.
All right, I'll send some guys over. Thank you so much.
You want to throw it over to Nesh?
Is that who you're collabing with?
No, I'm going offline.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
All right. Bye.
All right, you have a good one.
You too. What a nice young man. Say hi to Nesh. Let him know who sent you. Bye. Hurry up so we can collab. Rebecca, shut the fuck